We're back after a 1 week hiatus from being banned by the fucking PC pussies of SoundCloud, whatever the fuck we got banned from.
From the ashes rises the phoenix.
That's it. What do you think about that, Leonard?
Yeah, I always fight censorship. That's a communist tactic, is censorship. And they like to rewrite the history books as well.
Well, I think we did violate a whole bunch of their terms of service.
Just about every one of them.
I never even read them.
I never did either.
I created the friggin' account.
Yeah. I thought we could say or do whatever.
Oh, there are terms of service?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I didn't know that.
It's internet fucking radio, basically. Why can't you say whatever the fuck you want? It's so stupid. Well, it had to have been somebody reporting it. We kind of know.
Yeah.
Have an idea of who. It had to have been. Well, I don't know. I can't say it had to have been. It could have been a number of people, actually. Who do you think it was, Leonard? I think it was one of Cali Muscle's. Yeah, one of Chuck Basher's goons.
Maybe his girl heard what we said.
The low IQ ilk.
That's all right.
That's all right.
If
We're
plan
back.
A fails, you got plan B,
right.
C, D, E, F. You got the whole 25 extra letters.
I don't think we're going
After
anywhere
A.
on this website.
No. And by the way, I do want to give a huge thank you. He asked me not to say his name, so I'm not going to, but the guy who built Delray Misfits Podcast.com, he lives in England, and he shot me a message on Facebook after we got taken off SoundCloud asking me if he wanted us to build a website. And I was like, sure. And 10 minutes later, he had it up. We were messaging each other all day. I was at work. Just like that. It got done in one day. And I put all the old episodes in Dropbox, and he uploaded them from there to the new podcast website. So I'm not going to say your name, but over there in the UK, thank you very much. You know who you are. And your T-shirts will be sent to you later this week that you ordered.
See, that's awesome that somebody will do that and not want to take credit or get a shout out or any of that bullshit. Just did it because
A lot of great maniacs in the UK.
We got a lot of smart people following us. Thank God.
I'd like to shout out Dave Crossland. I looked at all your videos on my break at work during the weekend.
Who the fuck is that?
Who never heard of her?
Oh, he's big. He's very knowledgeable on this science of bodybuilding.
What's his name again?
Dave Crossland.
Dave Crossland.
I learned a lot now.
He has his own channel?
Yeah.
Huh.
Monster.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't have time to watch any of that shit.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy being on Iron Debates with Boston Lloyd and
Valentino? What's the other guy? Romano?
Yeah,
Very-
Romano.
Very entertaining. I hope to do another one soon.
Yeah, those guys are good.
Valentino talked a little bit too much.
Well, he's a fucking Guinea New Yorker. What do you expect?
I was standing next to Lenny during most of that, and at one point, I said to Lenny, start cutting them off. Start speaking, because they were hogging up most of the time, and I was encouraging Lenny off camera to speak more and just cut those assholes off because they wouldn't give him much time to speak. But Lenny, it was your first time on, so I understand you didn't.
It's basically a learning experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tough format to have a conversation with people over the computer on Skype like that. I don't know. I'd rather have somebody in person, you know. It's even a pain in the ass to call somebody.
I enjoyed it, and I know I talked to Andrew Calora on the weekend, who's going to come down here next month.
Yes.
He liked the story about Dorian Yates in a nightclub. Very funny, with the mesh T-shirts, putting his hands up in the air with confetti falls on him.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking funny.
Great story. Couldn't imagine Dorian doing it, but hey, that's what happens when you get all drugged up.
What, you got to act fucking gay?
Apparently.
So we're sitting here right now. It's 8:11. We're expecting our guest of honor to arrive around 8:15, hopefully within the next 5 minutes. You all might affectionately refer to him as Koth Harper.
Koth.
He should be here within the next 5 minutes.
I hate that we say Koth. That's so fucking dumb. When you hear yourself say it, you feel like such a jerk off.
Who started saying it?
Koth. Who do you think? The fucking...
Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dyslexic monkey prick.
Yeah, it was Copernicus who first said Koth. Benjamin Franklin. And so Adam Harper, I know everyone's been waiting for him to be on with us. Basically, ever since we started up this podcast. He should be here any minute. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm sure we have a lot to talk about. And
Leonard wants some CrossFit tips, how to flip a tire.
Lenny's got a plate in front of him that has 3 slices of pizza.
One now.
One sitting on top of the other. Well, yeah, now it's one and a half.
You should just eat it like a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Big Brad Wolf, I'd like to thank you for that meal.
You're welcome.
Anybody that gives you a meal is someone that really cares about you.
Did you eat all the leftovers from the Super Bowl?
The best wings I ever had. Yeah, delicious.
Those meatballs were good, too.
Yeah, man. I can cook. That's right.
You're a multifaceted man, Brad.
Faceted?
You can do it all.
If I could do it all, I wouldn't be a fucking mailman. It's like that. That's one of those funny scenes in Rocky where she's like, "Why are you a fighter?" He's like, "'Cause I can't sing or dance." Yeah.
Wait. I hear a truck outside the house.
Does
That's
he drive a
probably
big?
Adam. Yeah.
Does he drive?
Hold on. Let me go
a
let him
small
in.
man complex.
Cookie cutter truck.
Maybe we'll put you in the bed of it. You could drive around and play fucking mailbox baseball.
Yeah, go up the Dixie Highway in it.
See how many trannies you could fit in the bed of the truck.
It's been a while, but
Adam Harper in the house.
Adam Harper, and no shit, Lord. Thank God.
We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah. We'll address the bullshit. The constant bullshit. You enjoying
Adam
the pizza,
said,
Leonard?
is it okay if I park right there? No, it's not.
Park down the street.
Yeah. Cool, he said. Cookie cutter.
Cool. What's going on?
Hey, Adam.
Good to see you again.
How are you? You too, man.
Here, sit. Have
Fucking
a seat
guest
right
of
here.
honor
Cool.
seats.
We're already rolling. There's your mic. Your sound is up.
Oh, wow, cool.
Live.
Sorry for being late.
Not live, but we're
Right.
Just
We're
hold the
recording.
mic just like this.
Okay.
Speak and you'll be good.
Cool.
So everyone's been asking me to get you on here for like 3 months, and we finally got you.
I know. I apologize. I feel awful every time you ask me. I'm like, actually gone or I'm doing something. But I made sure. I talked to Lenny the other day. I was like, I'm going to do it as soon as I get a first availability. Appreciate you guys working around my schedule.
No, man, anytime.
Yeah, man.
We were supposed to do it when Lenny was put in the hospital.
Right. Yeah. And I was.
that was
that
the day
confirmed.
before.
Right.
Everything good with you, bud?
Yeah, I'm turning back into a freak.
There we
And,
go. Sickening.
So you're the one that started those terms out.
No. Started what?
Sickening and pissing.
No, hell no. No, that was long before me. I don't know. I would like to know when that originated. Jason probably originated, I'm sure,
Yes.
right?
Never heard of her.
Is he not
Actually,
coming?
I have heard of her, but
Is he not coming? No. Does he?
No, Jason. I don't know if you probably don't follow this shit anymore, and if you don't, you're smart.
I've been on the loop a little bit.
Brad and I, a couple years ago, started a T-shirt apparel website because Jason just browbeated us to death to start one for him
Right.
after that mishap with the fan where he started another T-shirt company.
Okay.
So finally, we started it up for him. Long story short, Jason uploaded a video to YouTube about a week ago, basically making some what I thought were horrendous false accusations about me and Brad. How we stole this from him, we stole that from him.
Same old story then, basically.
Right. And he is now disassociating himself from the Delray Misfits
Oh,
for
wow.
a number of reasons. Because we're too vulgar and he doesn't like what we do, and we use his image without his consent. A whole bunch of
Jesus.
bullshit.
We're too vulgar, but
I know, right?
he's the one that jerks off for minors on the
Yeah.
on live
and
feed
calls
or whatever.
guys'
video.
wives pussies.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't put that past him. He
Or
also
calls his own mother a cunt in
right.
videos.
Yeah. Talk trash about me.
But
I
we're
saw
the
later.
vulgar
I know.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It's
So-
disappointing.
And he said that we banned him from everything.
And
Oh, no.
he's telling everybody that we banned him from the Delray Misfits, and that's not true. He chose to leave, and we've gladly obliged.
Wow.
You know,
He'll be back. I mean, he always finds a way to get back in everyone's lives. Is he back on? Is Blackstone hired him back yet or no?
Back on the Blackstone
Is he
tip,
back
of
on
course.
yet?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
So yeah, he always finds a way to.
He's
sweet
got a
talk
soft
him.
spot for him.
He
Who
does.
the fuck knows why? But
We made 2 mistakes when we started up that T-shirt company for him. Mistake number 1.
No contract.
Even Jason said it. Jason himself said it. He's
Wow.
like, there was no contract because the way I look at it, we needed a contract not to protect him from us,
You from him.
but to protect ourselves from him.
Right.
Because he's now going around telling everybody, because we have eyes and ears everywhere. Anytime he's talking shit about us, we know it. They didn't pay us. They pay me practically nothing.
Well, did the company do well, or is there any money to pay?
it was all right.
Yeah.
But we split it with him.
I believe that.
We
No,
gave
I believe that.
We gave him.
I have no doubts.
I always made sure whenever I give Jason money, it was in front of Andrew
Yeah.
or Lenny. Lenny's seen too.
Which leads me to the second mistake we made. Anytime we did give Jason a wad of cash,
Didn't record it.
which I was there for,
Right.
bingo,
I know.
we didn't have him sign a receipt.
Jeez.
We didn't videotape it.
Right.
There's no record of the cash
Because
transaction.
now he'll lie and say you didn't give him anything.
Exactly
Of course.
right.
Is that what he's saying too?
Of course.
He's saying you guys didn't give him anything, or
No, he said not much.
not much.
They didn't give me very much, and I heard this firsthand. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah.
say how I heard it, but I heard it
Yeah.
with my own ears.
He's a dirtbag.
Jason being Jason. I
He
mean,
just
yeah,
burns
he's-
bridges
He
wherever he
does.
goes.
I tried to give him my heart and soul, but he just
Adam, I'm curious.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with Jason in the beginning?
Publix. Probably everyone's same story, right? They met Jason at the line in Publix. He asked if I worked out, and started going off on a
I
tangent
thought
about
it
all
was
the
through
bodybuilders.
PJ.
No,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was a fool and gave out my number to him. I know.
Done.
That's the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That night he texted me, "Hey man, can I come work for your boot camp?" I'm like, "Oh Jesus, here we go." I'm like, "No, but I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll let you come work out for free, So yeah, that's kind of how it started.
That's the magic word, free.
Yeah,
If it's free, it's for me. That's Jason
that's
for
it.
you.
Yeah, I definitely.
How did he do in the boot camp? Did he keep
Oh my
up?
God. Actually, he gave it his all. But I mean, what are you gonna do in the hot Florida summer? You're not used to that kind of high intensity workout. No one's really gonna be able to make it their first time if you don't train for that.
You always said from day one, I promise I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to get him abs.
Yeah.
And you got him abs.
I mean, it took everything I had. I mean, it almost cost me my marriage. Seriously.
She wasn't very happy about it.
No, that was part of another reason why I had to do the split, because it was consuming too much time. And
Did
he's
you enjoy it?
disrespectful as hell. He doesn't.
Yeah, you
I
can't-
did. It's just he doesn't. He doesn't say thank you. He doesn't. He just expects.
No,
He takes. He takes. He
exactly.
takes.
He's
and it's-
entitled.
Yeah, he's so entitled, and it just wore on me after a while. And then he started degressing. So it's like, okay, I'm done. If you had abs, great, and then he has abs, and then it's like, oh, great, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts every day, and he just got fat again. And it's like, all right, I can only say the same thing so many times. I don't want to live with you, Jason. I'm not doing that. God, no, you can't pay me enough money to live with Jason to actually make him do a clean diet. So that was just the tipping. That was the straw right there, the final straw.
Well, thankfully for me and Brad, people at this stage of the Genovaverse are aware of his ways. And they know
Because it's all
that,
on video.
Right. And so we don't really feel that big of a need to defend ourselves against anything he says, because they know he's a liar, and they know
course.
he'll lie about person A to person B, then lie to person B about person A, and burn the candle at both ends.
Yep.
I've been dealing with this for years, but lines were crossed in that video he uploaded, which, by the way, he deleted a few hours later.
Oh, did he?
I guess you realize, he fucked up, but of course it got saved and re-uploaded.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Once he
Yeah,
puts
what
something
difference
up,
does
it gets copied and
The fans
reposted.
are on
That's
top
it.
of it.
It's
yeah,
an impermanent
it is.
ink
Right.
on the internet.
Yeah.
Speaking of, are all my videos still up, or they're gone, aren't they?
No, they're still there.
still up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
I don't know.
As far as I know,
were they on your channel? Or
No,
his?
they're
looked-
all on Jason's.
I
Oh,
looked
on
for a few of
Jason's,
them. I
yeah.
couldn't find any.
You have to scroll through hundreds.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, he posts
I
like
thought he
3
got, like,
fucking
an
2-minute
account.
videos.
Did
a
he
day.
lose an account around that time? I thought he lost it. I don't know,
He may
because
have
one day I will go
suspended or
back and
something.
watch him and probably laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of
And,
they
and
have
wonder
some
what the
good
fuck
times.
you were thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
I was telling Andrew that today. Like, all the shit that we've put up with over the years, we're fucking insane too. We're just as fucking crazy.
You're not getting anything out of it.
No,
But you know what?
Comical value.
When
Yeah,
people-
exactly. A laugh here and there,
Yeah.
but
When people ask why, for all those years, like between 2010 and say 2013, when we started up the Misfits, did I film those videos in the gym? It was fun.
Right.
Jason was fun to be around.
Yeah, he
he had
seemed like he
passion,
was, yep.
charisma. He loved to lift weights. Genuinely, he loved bodybuilding.
Even though he wasn't good at it.
Right.
But still, the passion.
But that's
and
what was
heart
funny
there.
about it.
Right.
Yeah, the passion.
You never knew what he was going to say. He was unpredictable,
Yeah.
and it was actually fun to film those videos, upload them, edit them,
Yeah, watch
throw
a
in
bunch of
these
them. They were good.
yeah these goofy intros.
Right.
So that's why I did it for
That's
all
fun.
those years.
Now he's just a tryhard. He
Yeah.
just does goofy shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it doesn't. I think he's given up the dream, hasn't he, by now?
Oh, yeah.
Or is he still trying to be an aspiring bodybuilder?
Well, it's from one day to the next. Who knows?
If he does, it's nothing more than a shtick.
Right. Because
It's
every time I
not-
see him at Publix, it's he's going to be doing movies with Matthew McConaughey. And I'm not kidding. He's going to be doing all these movies and latest thing.
With who? Never heard of her.
Well, Leonard was with me when this last bullshit happened. It was good because he was on speaker in the car, and Leonard heard everything he said. He's like, "Oh, listen, I'm like, I got a new manager. His name is Big Rob. He's gonna do my clothing. He'll make hoodies and all this shit." And I said, "Well, that's good because we don't have time to do all that shit. And quite frankly, your shit doesn't sell anyway." So. He has to smile. And Leonard heard everything he thought. He says, "Okay." I said, "That's fine. We'll change the domain name. Whatever you can have, whatever clothes we have left and hats. Go to Andrews and pick it all up." He's like, "Okay." I said, "I'll give you some money because we made a little bit of profit off the last shit, not much, but I'll give you what it is." So he came over. I gave him the money. He came to Andrews, got his shit, and that was it. And then he claims that it was us that stole his domain and kicked him out when he was the one that elected to do that shit.
By the way, if he wants that domain name,
he can have it.
JasonGenovaClothing.com. All he has to do is call me, and I'll have Matt. I'll text my friend Matt, and I'll have it transferred over to his name, and he can do whatever he wants with it. We're not holding it.
He's gonna have to pay for it. He's
not
gonna pay
holding
the
it
$12
hostage.
each.
Or he's got to run the site himself. He
Right,
doesn't know how
that's
to pack up shirts and all that shit. We did all the work. He never lifted a fucking finger.
And you guys, I know you want to take advantage of him. I'm sure.
Fuck no, man.
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
give
know
a
this
shit.
Rob guy, but you can just pretty much say most likely.
Well,
he's
he already
gonna
dropped him after 2 weeks.
Oh, Jason did?
No, Rob did.
Yeah, well, then maybe
'Cause he
Rob.
couldn't-
So maybe Rob's a good guy.
By the way, Brad said 2 months. I said 2 weeks. So Brad, you owe me
Wow.
a Philly cheesesteak with cheese.
You got it. A whiz width, right?
That's hilarious. Where's Chuck?
Which Chuck? Chuck?
Chuck the cat abandoner.
Oh, it's a sore subject for Leonard.
Oh,
Well, it's come to my attention. I spoke with Andrew Kalura, who actually can communicate with cats, and he's saying a lot of cats are saying they
Oh,
went
my
on a
God.
long
Leonard.
trip, and they remember being in a garage with one guy playing Game of Thrones, and he'd walk around naked. He had one testicle, so. And they're
You're
coming
such a
up all the
jerk
way to Greenville, South Carolina, saying that they were dropped off in the woods somewhere. So
He really said he can
I
communicate
really
with
hate.
cats.
Yeah, he takes in the stray cats, but he has the ability to actually
I
communicate.
can't wait
with
to
them.
meet him. He's just as
And,
fucking crazy as you, huh?
Also, there's a rumor going around that somebody with hairy legs is doing cat stomping videos, putting on high heels. And I'm not going to name any names, but I will get to the bottom of this, and you will definitely get a call from the
Who are you talking
SPCA. There's
Just
somebody
use first
doing
names. Don't use last
cat
name.
crush videos with high heels with hairy legs.
Use first name, not last.
I'm not using any names
Why not?
until I get
We're
to
on a
the bottom of
website
it.
now. We're not on SoundCloud anymore. You can say it. Who?
Well, I don't have any solid proof, just rumors
All right.
that they're coming out of Delray Beach. So,
Where the fuck
an
do you
investigation's
find this
underway.
shit? Oh my god.
I have an idea who it is. He's putting on the heels. You
I know
know?
what the fuck he's talking.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Me neither.
Well, it'll come forth in the future.
You can tell me
episodes.
after, since you don't want to talk.
All right.
You must be scared of this person and mention their name.
Her name?
Oh.
He might as well be a her. He has one testicle.
Oh, Jesus. What'd you think? You went to the Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. Other than the outcome, it was a good time.
Yeah.
So you're from Massachusetts?
I'm from Detroit. I'm a Tom Brady fan from Michigan, football first.
Wow.
Okay.
So, yeah, kind of.
You and Jay Masters and Emma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit was fucking cold though. It was negative, like warm.
Yeah, they said it was negative 18
it
or
was
some
crazy.
shit.
I was like, oh, I was breathing in through my nose, and it was like.
So how
ice
much
cold
did
out.
your tickets cost?
A lot, a lot of money.
How much?
We looked it up when we were watching the game. The average ticket price was like a little over $5,000.
$5,000, Adam.
Well, a little bit less, but then the stupid fees. They charge like 20% on fees. Like, come on, man, that's the business to get into.
And then parking. Well, you didn't.
No,
did you drive?
Uber.
Uber, yeah.
So you've got 2 young kids now, right?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, how the hell do you manage? Because I'm friends with you on Facebook. I see you here. I see you here.
Well, we try
I
to
see
take
you there.
them. We try to take them.
Do you take them or do you?
We do. Most of them. I mean, we're actually going to Norway. We're taking them to Norway in 2 weeks. I'm kind of scared about that. That's a long flight with a 1-year-old. Yeah, so
Dramamine.
It's getting
infant
close.
Benadryl.
There you go. That's not a bad idea.
Chloroform.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Bring back some immigrants. Trump likes the Norwegians.
Oh. He's got 2 young kids. What does he need an immigrant for? Well, you could get an au pair.
Yeah, I could get a
live-in nanny.
Live-in nanny, real cheap. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. No, we have good friends, and her family lives like right around here. So
Oh, good.
yeah, we just pawn them off them.
That's perfect. Well, it's good for them too to get a
It
little
is,
separation.
yeah.
You don't want them to be so clingy
Right.
to where you can't even fucking go out to
no,
dinner
yeah,
and shit, man.
They're definitely not that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So I understand you used to be a law enforcement officer.
Yes. Yeah, that's been a while now. I was like,
You have any stories where you had to physically take anybody down?
it was like a little redneck town. There was one time where I had to chase someone and tackle him. That was it.
Was it Dale Chance, possibly?
How many years did you do
Just
that?
2 years, enough to really hate it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was selling supplements on the side, and luckily it got to the point I was like, all right, I don't have to do this anymore, thank God, because I'm too nice of a guy to be a cop. I hated to be mean to people, and I was always giving people warnings. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And it was making me turn into a bit of an asshole after a while. I was like, you see the same hillbillies every day fighting drunk. Like, Jesus, man, what am I arrested? You're just going to be out next day raising hell again.
Drunk driving their tractor down the street. Fucking rednecks.
Yeah, they're different.
Where at?
Kingsports, East Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's about an hour or 2 outside of Knoxville. I don't miss it. I don't even want to go back. There was like one shitty bar in town. Oh my God, I'd love for you guys to just have to walk in and see the local talent there, because it was a sight for. It was not a sight for sore eyes.
The local talent.
Bunch of dogs.
It was
And then
disgusting.
The fucking rednecks dressed up like fags with their cowboy
Oh,
boots
yeah.
and hats on.
Yeah.
Was it like Porkies?
Oh yeah, they're disgusting. Missing teeth.
You ever seen the movie Porkies? Remember the movie Porkies?
I haven't seen that shit since I was a
that
kid.
movie.
Yeah. So what's your company now? Do you have your own supplement line?
Same. Yeah, we do. We have we Chiseled Labs. It's not doing that well. I mean, I'll just be honest. It really has never done well. It just.
How did you even get that started? What was the concept?
We just pretty much. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's just one of those formulas with cheap formulas, cool looking label, just like all the other companies.
Just
out
marketing.
There. Yeah, just marketing and pretty much just Amazon marketing. We just PPC words for Amazon, and yeah, I didn't put much into it, so I'm getting what I put out. Maybe $400 or $500 a month, so it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you live and learn. Maybe one day I'll decide, I'll start making YouTube videos again and actually advertise. Because I looked at my YouTube channel the other day. I was like, I've actually got a decent following. I haven't made a video in like 3 years, and somehow my subscribers have gone up and my views have gone up just because
No
the
shit.
ad
Thanks
video.
to the Delray Misfits.
Yeah, that's for sure. They definitely, when I started
Leonard's-
hanging out with Jason.
Leonard's talking about he wants to do a pre-workout supplement.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can manufacture them for $4 or $5 now. They're not
Just
much.
worry about putting about the best. I don't care about a profit at this point.
Putting the best shit in it?
Yeah.
Well, then that's probably like
Being legendary.
$17.
Yeah, let it take care of itself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. People are looking for a clean pre-workout. That's uncanny right now.
Yeah. So what else do you do?
I just pretty much, buy and flip. I buy and I sell on Amazon, or I flip it to people that I've met throughout the years that own big websites. So sometimes I'm the middleman.
So in bulk?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like what you had that shit with PJ too, right?
Yeah.
So a bunch of his
yeah,
shares.
in the beginning, like when they first started, I was probably his number one customer. I was buying off him every week. Good, big volume. We're good now, but there was a time where PJ and I were beefing.
Yeah.
Aaron and I, we always, throughout that whole thing, him and I, we'd talk and text because he was a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for?
The brains of the operation.
Yeah, he was more level-headed.
diplomatic,
Yeah, more
maybe?
diplomatic, level-headed. So he understood my
So PJ's way or the highway, I understand. Right?
pretty much, yeah. So and I was kind of the same way. So it was a standoff with a credit card chargeback.
I know the story. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate it is that you, if you don't mind my talking.
No,
about
yeah,
it,
go
okay.
ahead.
You bought $19,000 worth of supplements.
Give or take 1,000, yeah.
Okay. To try and resell
On Amazon.
Right.
Yep.
And then the products you wanted to sell were banned from being sold on Amazon,
Yep.
so you wanted your money back.
Yeah, within 4 days of buying it, the product was banned from Amazon. So I'm like, hey, I haven't touched the cases. I said, will you take it back for a 10% restocking fee? I'm like, I'll bring it back. And you just made
What
$2,000.
product was it, by the way?
Well, it's a whole line because the whole line got taken down. It was the Angel Dust. God, what was it?
Oh, it had the
Growth.
1.3 in it?
No, this one didn't have the 1.3 in it. That was banned a while ago before this. Growth, Cobra 6, Eradicate, those types of products. So I'm like, I'll just bring it back. I mean, keep in mind, we've been doing business for like 4 years now, no problems. I've never returned anything. I'm like, take a 10% restocking fee. That's $2,000 just to deal with the hassle of me bringing it back to you because I picked it up, And he said, no. I said, okay, well, I'm going to bring it over and I'm going to do a chargeback if that's the way you want to go. And he's like, well, either way, I'm not taking it back. I said, okay, so I'm going to charge back. And I gave him a couple chances. If you're not going to take it, I said, all right, charge back. Did the charge back because I never signed when I picked it up or anything like that, so he can't dispute it with a credit card company. So it went a couple months like that. And then, him saying bring it back, I was like, no, I'm not going to bring it back. I mean, I was going to bring it back if you would have, refunded me. I know I'm not going to bring it back and then I have to deal with him, dealing with the chargeback and him having the product because then I can get the money and the product. And Aaron called me and he's just like, PJ's about to take the, go civil action on this. And I'm like, that's fine. Okay. If he wants to spend money on this, I will too, because it could go either way. And, Aaron's like, all right, I'll do the 10%. I don't see why this is such a big deal. I said, okay, great. That was it.
So in essence,
so annoying.
You were part of them splitting.
It was a pissing contest,
yeah,
basically.
it was. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now do you still sell the products?
No, I don't. I sell some. I sold some of Aaron's in the past, since then.
So what's been the key to your successful marriage?
I wish I was. I can't really. I'm just because I'm still married. yeah, that's right. Well, Mary Jane. I don't have a successful marriage.
Never heard of her.
It's not just because we're married doesn't mean
I can
we're
introduce
real
you to her.
successful.
She's in the cabinet if
Yeah,
you
what
want.
do you define as a successful marriage anyway, Leonard?
Yeah.
Because when people are
Someone that's
staying
still married in this day and age.
I don't.
And Adam's still married.
Resiliency. I don't know.
it's called compromise.
It is, and I'm getting better at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty selfish sometimes. And that.
Can we ask your age?
Yeah, I'm 35.
Wow, you're very mature for that age.
Well, thank you. We're getting.
You seem like a very intense human being. I could just feel the intensity vibe sitting next to you.
I have a hard time staying still. That's for sure. I'm always go.
Have you ever been in the military?
No. I thought about it, but no.
You always seem to me like would be a ideal Marine or Green Beret.
I would love to. I don't know if I could handle Green Beret.
I see some of the things you
training.
did in the gym. I think you'd smoke some of those fat beer drinking wimps
Yeah, but not.
with their body armor.
I know. No, those. Now when you see
That's
the
serious
movies,
shit,
yeah, when you
man.
see the movies, it's
What?
like,
What
Just-
they put them through, the Green Berets
Yeah,
and the
it's
Navy
intense.
SEALs and shit, the training that they have to go through.
Lone Survivor, the book. Did you guys read that? Oh my
No, I
god,
didn't
that's
read
an incredible book.
Here's a question, Adam.
Michael Sotelo.
I know Adam is more into CrossFit style training, but I'm interested to know his best PRs on the main lifts and
Alright.
also an update. I remember I used to bench 315 in the old World Gym.
I used to do that for reps back in the day.
The main lifts and also an update on how his own training has been going.
So basically, Adam, how much you bench?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's all I want to know.
It's
Bench,
down.
squat.
Probably like I could probably only bench 315 for one right now. Squat, nothing. I could probably only do like 315. I could deadlift probably like 4.
What's your
or 5.
what's your PRs though?
My PRs? Oh, I did 405 for 8 reps on squat when I was like 22. I did that for deadlift, 405 for 8 when I was 22, and I did like 385 on the bench. Right now, my knees are shot. I don't even do CrossFit that much anymore. I see Leonard. I've always called you Lenny. You'd rather be called Leonard? Leonard.
You called me worse back in the day.
That was just a nickname. I don't know. For some reason, I had it just caught in my.
Is that a Freudian slip?
It probably was. I apologize for that if I said that. I go to Planet Fitness now. I know. I know. Right?
Join the club.
Yeah, I know.
We all have memberships there.
That's a good
The
way
only
to
time
get
I
all
see
your.
the inside of that place is when I go to pick him up.
That's a
on
good
my
way to
way.
get all your PRs down in the
It
toilet.
is.
Join up the
The
Planet
Smith
Fitness.
machine
Brad
is
and I
75
joined
bucks.
on the same day. I've been there 3 times.
Get out, and you're still paying the monthly?
Well, I did $99 for the year up front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a special they were
$100 for a
running.
year.
It's
What
nothing.
the
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
Would you ever consider, in any way, shape, or form, reopening the Old World Gym or looking into it,
No.
starting something up?
No. Oh, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I owned the CrossFit Delray. I ended up buying it like over a year ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Really?
Yeah, it's just I've got too much going on with kids. You know, I used to have the passion for like helping people out and getting in better shape. But once you have kids, like man, I just want to be home with my kids and not help out strangers.
You want to watch them
that
grow,
are just going to work out and then go home and eat fucking Big Macs. You know, they're not going to get the results just by working out 1 day or 4 days a week. So
It's all.
That's great.
I think
You got
80%
your
of it
kids,
is
you're
done.
married. You want to spend time with them.
thank you.
Doesn't get any better than that.
No, it's going to be. I'm going to blink and then they're going to be. in
You're the
college.
role model, not me.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I would hope so. You want a role model of fucking tranny hunting and
Well, Dave Palumbo
abusing
bestowed the
fucking
term
steroids
of
till you're 50.
role model to me, and I'm trying to live up to that now. But
What having kids
Adam's
when
a
you're
real
late
role
40s?
model.
Did you see him on RX Muscle?
No, I didn't. But I talked to him the night or the day before. How did that go?
It went well. He got a lot of views, brought a new opinions forth, and of course, it's good. There's some negatives to it, but it puts me on my toes.
What do you mean negative?
Like I would expect some, because I insulted Muhammad, so I would expect some ragheads to attack me when I'm on my bike.
So you're like the new Salman Rushdie. pretty much.
Worse.
There's a fatwa out on you.
Yeah, it's not hard to find me. I got Chuck Basher threatening me with the Holla points. I got the ragheads after me. But I brought it onto myself, and I like that pressure.
Yeah. This is the one with Cutler or Columbo? Did you end up doing the one with Cutler?
Who? I never heard of her. Oh, yeah, actually, I have heard of her. I'm sorry. Jay Cutler, yeah. I've heard of her.
Palumboism met Lennyism. It's great.
And I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of the maniacs. They want to know, have you ever used performance-enhancing substances of any kind?
Am I? You
Yes.
asking Adam?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I took Havoc when I was 24. Havoc's
that?
like
That was
Epistane.
the Tren, oral
No,
Tren?
no, that wasn't Trend. It's like it's Epistane, Estane, Epistane. Everyone, you never heard of that one?
Yeah, it was legendary.
He
It's
knows all that.
I didn't
shit.
believe it. I didn't think it over-the-counter work.
Oh,
but
it's just so fucking bad for you. It's like yeah,
Is it
But-
oral? Oral?
yeah. going
how'd you
back
feel
that.
on it?
Oh, yeah, horny as fuck, and insane pumps.
Really?
Yeah, but I was.
It's bad
Have
for
you-
you. It
have you ever
sounds great to
taken
me.
Have you ever taken it?
I've taken them later on. Yeah, they work. The strongest ones ever
Yeah.
made were over-the-counter.
Probably
shit.
just killing
Yeah,
you.
the legal loophole.
Yeah.
Some incredible things that were over-the-counter.
That's how I started my business back when they were legal, and I was master of flipping pro hormones. That was all I did. Yeah, there's margins. on
Yeah,
it
they
'cause
were
the big
great. I
companies
mean, you
don't
were
wanna mess with it.
lean, dry, and
Right.
strong, horny.
Someone had a question for you, Lenny. Can you ask Lenny what he thinks of SARMs and if he's took MK2866 Osterin?
Yes.
Big Misfits fan.
I'm on a multiple SARMs capsule now. I'm taking 2 a day. They're all of them maximum dosages. But I take them with my cycle, so it's hard to differentiate what I get out of it. I don't think I would ever take them clean. I would just like to cover all bases. I like to take a certain amount of anabolic, a certain amount of androgen, some GH, some insulin, throw in some IGF-1 2 weeks out of the month, and then mix in the SARMs.
Yeah, sure.
And a little bit of thyroid. You want to cover all bases.
Yeah.
You want to? Well, I think I was the stimulants. I really do, because I was taking double dose pre-workout.
That's why he lives in squalor, because he spends all his
I was
money
gonna
on
say,
drugs.
how much are you spending a month?
He's a fucking drug
It's
addict.
like $2,000.
Well, not having a car helps, but then again, all the cookie cutters have cars. I'm out there getting vitamin D, built-in cardio, and then a suntan for free,
Yeah.
and not having to pay. So I got the best of both worlds. Although I wish I do need the wife and kids like you. I want to ask, do you have any type of
you need that.
religious beliefs, and what are they?
No, I'm atheist.
Atheist. What's that?
I'm probably more agnostic. I don't know. There might be a God, but I just have a hard time finding that there was a Jesus or.
Means he doesn't believe
Jesus
in fairy
lived. That's a
tales,
fact.
buddy.
Jesus lived. That's a fact.
Yeah, it was a man.
He may have lived.
He was
What
a
is this?
man.
The
He was
atheist
the son of
podcast of
God.
America?
It's not a bad idea.
We're gonna get a believer. When Andrew Calora comes down, you'll get a believer,
You're
and you're gonna
outnumbered
see.
again, Leonard. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Every night he's out now. Yeah,
guys
we
are
don't
both-
believe any of
yeah.
that shit.
When I'm in heaven, you guys in hell outnumber me.
Good.
I'm sure.
We'll have a lot more fun in hell if there's such things.
Is that a Freudian slip?
No, you'd want to be in heaven with all the squares, right?
With Christina,
Yeah.
Jesus.
It doesn't sound like fun up there.
You can't go to hell. You'll take over.
Yeah, they're saying you look like the Satan from the South Park movie.
No,
The
please.
skinny legs and the big stomach. Have you ever seen that?
No, I'll have to look
Did
it
you
up.
see that South Park movie?
No.
Cookie cutters are going to hell.
Who cares?
You'll care like my father used to tell me.
I won't
when
care
you're-
because
when
I'll
you're-
be dead, Leonard.
When your
What the
ass
fuck's
is
the
burning in
difference?
eternity.
We're all going to be
You
in
know
the
what he
same
used to
place.
say?
We're going to be dirt.
He used to turn that oven
6
on to
feet
maximum, 500 degrees on baked for 10 minutes. He said, come here. He pulled on the oven door. He says, feel that heat? He says, see how hot that is, how painful that is? He goes, imagine being in that oven for eternity. And he goes, you know what eternity is, boy? Never stops. 1,000 years, 1,000,000 years, keep going.
So you get
Because
used
that's
to
what
it.
hell is. I'm like, holy shit, that'll scare the hell out of
And
me.
that's how primitive people are kept in line, by believing that nonsense and bullshit.
Well,
God
hasn't worked for
You're
me.
just another sheep.
God must be petty.
Well, when I'm
You don't
hitting
believe
those,
in me, he
hitting
sends you
those
to hell.
streets, it didn't work that much. But again, we're all sinners, so.
Exactly. So you got no chance.
But I just ask you to reconsider. As you've heard,
all right,
the
Leonard.
young gentleman from New World Order, he claimed to be an atheist, but he also said when he got hit by a car and cut in half, he did see a white light and a woman at the end in a white
Oh, of
robe. He
course.
did say that.
Yeah, he did say that.
I remember seeing, and a lot of
He
people
was,
have
he was
said that.
He was
hallucinating.
in shock.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's all the chemicals that are released from your body.
Makes
gives
you see
shock.
the same thing: a white tunnel with a woman in a robe,
Everybody has seen
or a
that.
man
That's
in a
on the
robe.
brink of
Yeah,
death.
everyone
Oh,
see
yeah.
that's a fact.
You're imagining shit.
Someone, what's the worst beating that you've ever received from Bree? We talking a black eye, a neck brace? Please let the maniacs know.
Oh my God!
I don't know, man. She looks pretty fucking tough. I
Dude,
met her
when
that one time at the gym when I met you and
Yeah.
you put me through that fucking
She kicked
that
my
homo
ass.
CrossFit
Yeah.
shit. You kicked the shit out of me. She was not. I was breaking his balls and she just walked away. She knew I was an asshole.
She's a hard ass. I'm not gonna lie. There was one time where she did come at me a little bit, and I had to grab her and throw her and close the door, and she's beating on it and trying to get in on the locking it. I thought the door was gonna break down.
Talking about domestic abuse.
yeah,
on the podcast.
that was not.
So you want to be married,
Yeah.
folks?
I was like 2 years into being married, but luckily we're doing a lot better now. And
Good.
Yeah.
You get the kids to distract you.
Kids will distract you. Luckily, she's a great mom, and I like to think of myself as a good dad. So,
What type of diet do you have your kids on? Say, for instance, what do they eat at breakfast? The typical
It's
breakfast.
pretty healthy. She's insanely. She worries about what they eat so much that it's eggs are healthy Ezekiel bread toast with
Oh, that's great.
all natural peanut butter. You know, the kind you grind up at Fresh Market. It's grapes. It's just she doesn't let them eat like junk food
Sweets.
ever.
That's good.
My son's
What
like
about
almost 40.
sodas and coffee?
No, he's never.
Good.
He's never had
They'll
soda.
get teeth like this when they get there.
You have good teeth.
Thanks. Good, great, incredible teeth, Adam. As well as my physique. It's
Yeah,
going to be incredible.
My kids are never soda drinkers.
Yeah.
They still just drink water.
How old is your oldest?
My son's 16.
Oh,
He'll be
wow.
17 this year, and then my middle daughter's going to be 12 in May, and then my youngest is going to be 10 in September. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they don't like soda.
No.
Good deal. So you've
They've
raised them.
tried it, but they'd rather just have water,
Yeah.
which is good.
Of course.
Catering and shit.
So, Adam, when you're in there training and you're at your muscles and your lung are just at their limits,
Mm-hmm.
what motivates you to keep going and break through that pain barrier?
Ooh, competition. People around you. That's why when I go to Planet Fitness,
You're
it's
very
just like-
competitive, right?
I'm very competitive.
Yeah,
Like,
that day that he was at the World Gym working out that I ran into you, this fucking guy, I don't know what you were doing. Maybe, I don't even know what a burpee is, but whatever, it was a leg workout. He was laying on the, after he did his set, he's fucking laying on the floor. It's sweat all over the fucking floor. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy
Yeah.
doing, man?
Yeah,
You were with, your wife and
She's
some
as
other girl.
competitive as
And then
I-
I started to break your balls,
Yeah.
and she's like, she gave me a dirty look and walked away.
Did she? I don't remember.
But you were
doing
good,
that,
man.
so-
You rolled with it. It was funny.
You got it. You
Yeah.
gotta roll with the
And then
punches,
he's like,
man.
"Here, try this."
Do you have a sports
He ki-
background, Adam?
He kicked my ass with that.
Yeah,
little
you did,
whatever,
you did
whatever it
fucking
was.
amazing. You made it all the way to the end. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was tough though. I took it out of me.
I played tennis and soccer.
Tennis and soccer.
Yeah. My mom wouldn't let me play football. I was also 18 years old at 125 pounds. So I was on track.
What were you eating? Or you just burning up
Oh,
calories?
that's a whole nother sort of subject. My parents, we didn't have a lot of money, but she would never we never had food in the house, so I didn't eat much. It was pretty sad.
What?
Yeah, it's fucked up. I know, right?
You said you did have a lot of money, but there was
didn't
no
have a
food?
lot of money.
Oh,
No,
you
we
didn't?
didn't
Okay.
have a lot of money, and we didn't have a lot of food.
Government cheese.
Yeah, we had government cheese. When we were younger, yeah.
Oh.
Scott Young.
Jung. He's a
Scott
gook.
Jung. Tell us some Kresva stories that we may not know about, Koth. Can you think of one good one off the top of your head?
Has he been following me on Facebook when I catch random videos of Jason? Have you guys seen those?
Outside
Like,
Publix?
or
Yeah,
wherever
every
I
now
see
and then
him,
I'll see
yeah.
you post one of those.
Let me think on that while we're talking, and I'll come back to it. I can't think of anything off the top of
you
my head
got
right
it.
now.
There's Kimbo Leonard. Prepare for your blood pressure to go down.
Thank God.
He knows everyone here but Adam. He's kind of eyeballing Adam, but he knows
Adam,
that-
do you have cats or dogs or fish or parrots?
We had
Hamsters?
a little Yorkie.
hamsters.
Pets. You could just say pets, Leonard. I think that would
That
cover.
would be a
That would cover everything.
That would be a Freudian slip.
Pets. Why?
We had Bear.
He doesn't even use that fucking
Do
term.
you have a bear?
We had Bear, though. He was the German Shepherd that was in the videos, but he passed away.
Bear was a great dog.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
awesome.
I know a lot of German shepherds named Bear. My neighbor has one in front of me.
That's
Shit in the
dog's name?
backyard when I'm doing squats on the patio because I do half of
That's
my
what he
leg
thinks of
workout with a power rack, and then I bike it to Planet Fitness for the leg press. But I do the squats. I can scream, yell,
Yep.
you know.
What do you do about dumbbells? It only goes up to 75.
Well,
I remember back at World Gym, you were doing like.
I do laterals. I'd like to get back into dumbbell presses. You know, my upper body, you could tell, but I'm working on it. I'm maybe thinking about getting some power blocks. You ever use those?
No, I never have.
Maybe you can lend him one of those big fucking tires you can flip up and down his driveway.
I got rid of those fucking things.
How much do those weigh?
They probably go up to like 250, 300. The big heavy fuckers. It's just hard to grip, you know.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you, how many times has the lunk alarm gone off on you? Because I'm worried about like doing anything at Planet Fitness.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do a
that's-
burpee there. I'm worried that everyone's gonna judge
I don't
me.
even know what the fuck a burpee
they
is. to
don't
tell you the
because
truth. I don't.
It went
I
off
could
one
not- if you
time
tell
and
me
I
to do a
stopped what
burpee,
I was
wouldn't know where to
doing.
start.
You know, I might have grunted for a millisecond, and I stopped, turned around, and just stared at the front desk for a good, 60 seconds. Just stared, and that was the end of that.
I'm sure they're.
And I,
probably
one little
intimidated
kid
to
with
see
a
that.
cerebral palsy, Gustavo, came by. He says,
We saw him
they
tonight.
sent
right?
off the lunk alarm. I said, you tell him he ever does that again. He says, I'm going to rip his freaking head off.
That's
Is that lunk alarm activated by the person at the front desk,
Yes.
or is it
And
depend on the
sensor.
decibels?
sensors.
I think
Really?
it's a sensor.
Yeah, no, when
Yeah, I was
drop-
gonna say.
The
I
decibel
thought it was a
sensor on it.
sensor. Yeah.
Like when I set the 75s down, like when I'm benching, sometimes
If you drop them.
yeah, it's very gently though. It's not like I'm throwing them down. And it just does a quick little siren. It's kind of like,
No
you just want to
shit.
like
Yeah, that's
just roll your eyes like, what the fuck?
That's not something. You should have a lunk alarm when some of those ignoramuses and those porch monkeys are sitting on the bench looking at their phone and not doing anything and leaving dumbbells and 10-pound plates so you trip on them.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
when you should have a lunk alarm.
You should see how fucking LA Fitness looks in the morning in Delray. I've filmed
Oh,
snaps in there,
boy.
man. It's fucking really bad.
The LA Fitness will be
O'clock at night.
gone.
Well, that's what happens.
even
It's
worse,
left
then.
over from the night before, and
Right.
nobody puts shit back.
That's a sign the gym's on its way out. LA Fitness don't use any kind of maintenance anymore.
It's a moneymaker, dude. Never
Yeah,
going out.
Well, no, there'll be another gym, and Planet Fitness blows them away. I think they have more members than Planet.
No. Oh, members, but not equipment.
No.
Yeah, it's Smith Machines.
LA Fitness
God,
has way better equipment.
Of
Their
course,
equipment's
but
great.
as far
It's
as
just the
members-
people that go there are fucking jerk offs, man.
Which one?
The one in Delray.
Oh yeah.
Boca's, it's not
Yeah.
so bad, except for the crazy lady that likes to fucking dance around everywhere.
I haven't seen her for a while. I
and
think
Boca,
she may have gotten
in Boca, I
readmitted.
haven't seen one person with a jump rope in Boca. Have you?
No.
Yeah, they like to jump rope in the middle of the fucking weight room.
Well, I
Delray.
used to do that actually back in the day.
Oh,
but I would go to the
course.
corner a little bit. You know, I wouldn't just.
Yeah,
be
if you're
right there
out
in
of the
middle.
way, I don't give a
I'd be
shit.
out of
But
the way.
not right
Right.
by the fucking. I'm trying to get dumbbells, and this guy's hopping on the fucking
Yeah.
rope, man.
No, that's rude.
It's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
I saw a couple the other day come in holding fucking hands. And did all their work in between sets holding hands.
In between sets.
Oh yeah,
No, that's weird.
around the whole fucking gym.
There was one couple in our old world gym that would prance around the whole weight room holding hands.
Yeah.
They would
What
never
the
let go of each
fuck?
other's hand. It was almost like it was an act, like it was
Yeah.
a shtick, but it wasn't.
Wow.
Bizarre, like separation anxiety that they had.
I don't know.
Or
Have you ever
this
had
is-
a
this is
confrontation
mine.
in a gym from, say, management or other members where they didn't
yeah.
like what you were doing? Like,
Oh,
could,
yeah.
could you give a
All the
specific
time.
instance?
All the time. Back when I first started selling supplements, I'd be peddling them in the gym, and they were selling supplements too. So you know,
Of course.
undercutting their prices.
Oh,
And I got plenty of warnings, and you know, I just couldn't stop. It was just addicting, trying to keep selling stuff. So they
Where
kicked
did
me
you,
out.
you started selling them when you came down here? When you were
No,
up
back
Tennessee?
in Tennessee, before I was a cop, just in the trunk of my car and in the heat, which was looking back like, man, I was just keeping supplements in 100-degree weather for fucking months. Like, yeah, here's some good tasting protein.
Yeah. Most of that shit is a placebo effect. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it's all.
I think
I
'cause
don't
you're
even
taking
take
it.
shit anymore. I don't even take protein. I haven't taken protein in like years.
Really?
Yeah, I don't take it.
I hadn't taken any in about 3 years, and Leonard gave me some. So I've been,
Yeah.
because I'll make a smoothie once in a while, and I'll just throw a scoop of that shit in there. But I don't
You don't
notice
feel a
any
difference on. Yeah, I
If
mean,
you're trying to put on heavy amounts of mass, I could see using it, but
Right.
the average
Yeah.
person,
Yeah, it's
no,
nothing beats regular food.
I don't know. It doesn't.
coffee.
Yeah, food and
If I want to boost to take an Adderall, I'm
Yeah,
good to
there
go.
you go. I've never worked out in Adderall. Have you? Yeah,
You get sharp.
I bet.
Sharp, yeah.
See if there are any questions.
Where's this going to be? So I got to go to a website to listen to this later.
Yeah, because we got.
You no longer do the podcast.
Well,
No,
we
this
were,
is.
we were on SoundCloud, but
Okay.
now we're on Delray Misfits Podcast.com. We have our own dedicated website
Cool.
for it now, which
Any reason why you guys?
SoundCloud banned us.
Ah,
We got
About
we got a
50.
permanent ban
Oh,
after
yeah.
the last episode.
Damn.
That's their loss.
Yeah.
Just like I was banned from the WWE, the Maniacs wanted me to wrestle Triple H, and they demanded to see me as a wrestler. And they actually reached out to Andrew, and they wanted
They did. The lady from the WWE.
the lady called me for an interview. I was all set to go, and then she said, "Oh, after looking at your material, we've decided that you're not
suited or whatever.
you're not in line with the values of WWE." Well, that's their loss.
yeah, damn, that would have been entertaining.
Because you say,
That would've been
you
awesome.
say
Yeah.
porch monkey too much.
Well, I wouldn't have said that per
No.
se,
Yeah,
but
but it's already out there, Leonard. They can't. What happens is if they go ahead and sponsor you and have you on, people are gonna.
They're gonna look
Regular
you up.
fans are gonna look you up and be like, "Why do you have this fucking racist
Yeah,
in the
that would be
ring?"
bad.
It's a.
hell, you ever
fan-
hear of Colonel De Beers from South Africa? He's a
Yeah, but it's-
wrestler.
but it's more family driven now. It's fucking bullshit. If you, I don't know how anybody. Do you watch that shit?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
My little my nephew does. But
I don't know how any grown adult watches
I don't
that
either.
shit.
Yeah, because they're cookie
WWE,
cutters now. They don't
fucking-
scare anybody.
No, it's stupid. It's all.
It was
fucking
more entertaining
It's
back
a
then.
soap opera for
It is.
fucking muscles.
You couldn't pay
It's
me
their
to
loss.
fucking go to one of those.
it's
Actually, I
it's
did
like
back
a
in the day.
live
One.
comic book, basically.
It is. It's entertaining. You laugh. You just
Adam,
like-
do you ever look at,
Mindless entertainment.
as a married man, do you ever look at porn?
Oh God, yeah.
Wow, that's honesty. Like, what are your favorite sites?
Eroxia.com. It's all amateur.
Oh.
ERO.
What do you think of What do you think of tranny porn?
Oh God, no.
You ever look at it?
Fuck no.
Yes, you have.
No,
You've
never.
seen
Uh-uh.
it.
No,
Don't tell me you never
I mean,
saw
I
it.
really.
Things pop up all
The
the
only
time.
way
It
that
might have been like
pe-
a pop-up
The only
somewhere.
way that the only
Might have been.
The
I
only
try to
way
block
that we've
that out.
seen that shit is when somebody else will send it
Right.
to you through a message and
Yeah,
you fucking
okay,
click
then
on
You
it.
get pop
And then all of a
right.
sudden you're like, oh.
How did
what
it
the
pop up? Like he's looking for something on
And I think,
BestBuy.com
Adam, I
and
think
tranny
something
porn
else
appears?
popped up when you saw it, and you're taking it real personal. I think
No.
that's the story behind that.
No,
Leonard
that's
thinks he's like a psychiatrist.
not my
or something.
forte.
He doesn't want to feel alone in this. That's his problem.
Lenny,
Sorry to tell you are, pal. Maybe you and Jay Masters, because he's a sick fuck too.
The Instagram user Chucky Basher has a question for you, Lenny. Ask Lenny to elaborate on how the other countries' athletes don't kneel for our national anthem at the Olympics, but our own athletes in the NFL do.
It just goes to show the ungrateful cowards and that are led by these propagandists that are instilling hate against this country, against European culture, and against all our core values at a young age. They're told about the evil white man, what they did to the American Indian that went to Africa with the slave
Kaepernick
trade.
started that shit, and he got Athlete of the Year or whatever.
Well, that figures.
Man of the year, right?
Man,
Yeah.
something.
Coward
Ridiculous,
cookie cutter of the year. Colin.
And that's why he's still unemployed.
Yeah,
Actually, your coworker
Exactly.
referred to Colin Kaepernick as Colin Copernicus. You know, the Saints fan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They have no respect for this country. Needs to instill fear into people like they did before. Boy, after you bombed the Japanese, they kissed our ass so bad to this day. You don't hear them saying a peep about us.
So whoever asked that, Chucky Basher, there's your answer.
And that's not the real Chuck Basher because he's
course
very
it's not.
articulate. The real Chuck
Chuck
Basher.
Basher couldn't spell most
Do you
of
know
those
who Chuck
words in
Basher
there.
is, Adam?
No, I
Do you know
don't.
who Callie Muscle is?
Yes. I like Kelly Muscle.
That was him when he was gay for pay. That was his,
Yeah.
that
Gay
was his
porn.
porno name.
Oh, wait,
That,
what?
that was his pseudonym when he
Kelly
was,
Muscle was-
taking it up the poop chute.
No
Yeah.
way.
What do you mean, no way?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's a fact. And he admits it.
He does admit it?
Of course he does.
When did he ever admit it?
One of the films he admitted it. He didn't deny it.
The last video where he was pretending like he was back in the prison yard with his asshole girlfriend, he was talking about fucking Lenny being a Chuck Basher. He said it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She likes the taste of other man's buttholes on his cock, I guess. A little skank. Don't worry, we're not on SoundCloud anymore. We
Yeah,
can say
exactly.
that. They said, Adam, be careful that CrossFit will snap your shit up. Stop being a cookie cutter.
No, you're right. That's why
Adam,
I'm
do
taking
you
a
get
break.
hit on by other women when you're in gyms?
No, because everyone knows my wife. She's there every day.
She knows
Probably
that
scared.
they know that she'll beat their fucking ass.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Cock blocked.
Never gotten hit on in the gym, really. I wish. Who doesn't want that? Like, can someone hit on me?
It's
Don't
like
you see me flexing at the mirror?
It's a double standard. Men want to be sexually harassed, and women don't.
I know.
Even though they wear that skimpy ass
Right,
shit,
yeah.
then they get they don't want to be looked bullshit. You don't want people looking at you.
You know.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dick
You just don't
teases.
want the ghouls like this one looking at you.
Did you finish all the pizza?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
We were going to offer you some,
No,
Adam,
I'm
but
good. I appreciate
we figured
it.
you eat so clean that
Yeah, right. I'm far from eating clean right now. I don't have abs that much anymore. I'll have them. Okay, so it's weird. On Monday, I'm fat. On Friday, after I go on a 4-day diet, which is what I do every week, I have like a little 6-pack, and then beer 30 on Friday, and I'm starting drinking all weekend.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
I started doing just drinking on the weekends now, and it's like you feel great,
Right.
And then Friday you're like,
what kind of beer do you drink?
My go-to is probably Guinness, Stella, IPAs, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Everything. Hefeweizen. I mean, there's the only thing I don't really like is cheap beer unless you're outside in the heat.
Like Pabst Blue Ribbon?
That's when I drink that over the weekend. Actually, yeah. And I don't ever drink that. I was making fun of my friends for ordering. I'm like, actually, it's not that bad.
with a shot of Jameson, beer and a shot.
Ooh, yeah, I've done that before, but it's not probably my go-to.
You're from Michigan? You never did that before?
It's a Midwest thing.
You mean Guinness and Jameson, right?
We used to put we get a pint of Guinness and put a shot of port wine in it.
Oh,
But that gets expensive because
Right.
port wine's expensive.
yeah.
They had a place in East Boynton years ago called the Irish Cottage. That's where you get
Cool.
that from. Yeah, they shut that down. It was right across from that Aphrodite's, I think it was called.
Oh, the strip club?
Yeah,
Tiffany's Cabaret.
is that what it was?
That's
called?
what it was called first. Then it changed it to Aphrodite. You look at Lenny shaking his head. You know what I'm talking about.
But the Irish Cottage was right across from that off Federal over there. It was a great place. They had a good.
They actually had a dominatrix in one of those buildings. Me and Andrew Calori used to go to many places around there. Renzo's Pizza, Ovation, the
Renzo's
nightclub.
is
And went
good.
to, that's where we had the Hatebreed
Renzo's
concert.
is still there, actually. He opened another spot down the street.
You don't drink, do you, Leonard?
No, I don't.
I was gonna say better now with all the stuff you just told me you're taking. That would not go well.
Yeah.
That's why he's still alive. No drinking or smoking.
I'm alive thanks to Christina Broccolini.
Do you know who that is, Adam?
No, I don't.
Well, have your kids watch
Of course, you don't fucking know.
Me
who she is.
TV Sunday morning at 7.
She's a B
Very good.
B minus
She had a
actress
television
that he's
show called
obsessed
Mystery
with.
Hunters. It's like In Search Of for kids. Definitely have your kids watch it. Very educational, entertaining.
Okay.
Very good television. It was award-winning.
You get those stupid kid songs in your head now. All those
Oh god, yeah,
Shit.
fucking man.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Better than that rap music.
My son listens to a little rap music. I probably shouldn't, but
Please tell them to stop. Make them stop.
his favorite song is Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, though. So he's learning a little bit of the old classics.
Yeah, classic sodomites. They got what he deserved.
AC/DC.
Who knows anymore?
Yeah, the music nowadays sucks. You got to listen to older shit if you want to listen to anything good, really.
Yeah, I agree.
How old are your kids?
1 and 3.
Boy's older, right?
Yeah.
And your
Done-
1-year-old
done-
listens to
done?
Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, the 3-year-old.
He even said that's pretty
Finished,
good.
right?
What's that?
You
Oh
finished?
fuck yeah! I had a vasectomy a month and a half ago.
How'd it feel?
It was not a good experience because there
I
was
did
a
it
little
too.
bit of a complication. So
I had mine almost 10 years ago.
Yeah?
After my last one.
how'd it go for you? Was it
It's
smooth?
fine.
Yeah.
My nuts swelled up. I wish back then I wish I would have taken a picture. It was fucking pretty impressive how
Yeah.
big your nuts get.
I know.
What the fuck, man?
Oh, it's just, yeah.
It's what was your
twitch.
complication?
It just he said my tube was back behind like my balls and it took forever to. He was just digging around, trying to find it.
You were awake?
Oh yeah, I was awake.
Fuck
I know.
that. I went to a doctor. I said I want to be put out.
Yeah,
I'm
my
not-
insurance wouldn't cover it. I'm like, fucking ghetto is my insurance. So I had to go in office.
Are you serious?
I thought I was gonna be at the hospital. I was like, can you gas me or something? And I didn't take my Valium either before, so I'm over here freaking panicking.
Did they
sweating?
How did they do that when you're awake?
They shot a needle in my balls to
Like Novocaine?
yeah.
Or
And,
no-
oh
Novocaine,
god,
not
it's just,
Novocaine.
I don't even like thinking about it.
They didn't even give you like propofol, Demerol, nothing.
Nothing. They gave me a prescription of Valium before, and I just fucking forgot to take it on the way in, like an idiot. So it's like, oh god, my back was just pure sweat on that damn thing. I was gripping everything I could. It was like a 45-minute song. It was only supposed to take 10, 15 minutes. Like, I guess I had.
You didn't feel
life.
anything though, did you?
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, not bad though. Not bad. Thank God. But
They just have
afterward,
to
it
cut
was-
the vas.
Yeah, it wasn't
So
bad, but
they
he was
cauterize
he
or
moved some
whatever.
shit around. He worked on one side and then the other, so he was having some issues, and it felt I couldn't walk for like a couple days. It was worse than they said that the recovery would have been, but oh well.
Yeah,
It's
see,
gonna
I
pass.
didn't have that. I went to a doctor that put me out. It was fucking funny because I was going in the operating room and there was a few different nurses or whatever, and a guy's putting on a glove, and they had already gave me the ringers and shit, so
Yeah.
I was gonna be out in no time.
Right.
He's like putting his glove on. He's like, "So which ball are we removing today?"
Oh my god!
And then I laughed and passed out. It was fucking funny.
That's great.
But you gotta wear the fucking jock, and you gotta
Yeah.
ice. You sit on your couch. You fucking.
Oh, and the nurse was new, so she was like, he was like getting mad at her because she wasn't doing what he needed to. It's just like, come on.
That's very reassuring.
And it was-
Exactly.
and they were trying to like rush me out before I even got there because it was the end of the day on a Friday. I'm like, Jesus, so you guys, did you get a lot of sleep tonight, doctor, or last night, doctor? Oh, good little kitty cat.
He's
Yeah,
looking at
just-
me.
you just-
He's thinking, should I or shouldn't I shit on the floor right now?
Right.
Well, out there is a good
Do I
spot
want
to
to
do
piss
it.
Andrew off or no? See, he's looking around.
Better out there
He's
than
gonna take a
here.
dump.
Where
right
do
on
I
the
want to take a shit now? Let's see what he does.
floor. I'm surprised your
There it
insurance
goes.
wouldn't cover
It's a
the
little-
surgery. Mine cost $50 out of pocket.
Wow, I don't even.
That's it.
I'm sure. I don't even know. I don't think I've gotten the bill yet because it's been only a month. I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, it takes a little over a month
Yeah.
to get that.
Yeah.
They want you to get that done. They don't want to pay for any more kids.
I can't make her go through another surgery. You know, she
Yeah.
already had 2 kids, 1 C-section. So I'm like, all right,
Which one was the C-section?
Second.
The first or
Second.
second? Yeah, I figured.
Because if it's the first,
Then
they'll
you
do
always
it,
have to
yeah.
get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
What about you, Andrew? You dating anyone right now?
Free as a Boyd.
Yeah. Leonard?
Free as a Boyd.
I've been celibate for almost 1 year, and I haven't been with a tranny in almost 2 years.
Oh wow! Is this the same tranny that Jason was conversing
No,
a while
but
ago?
I regret I didn't go out when she gave me an open invitation to do it.
What was that?
She says, "Come out here right now," and I said, "I don't have a car." She's like,
What was that thing's name again from 2 summers ago?
The Puerto Rican lady boy.
Brad and I were in Aruba, and our phones are both blowing up because Jason had this thing going on with this tranny
I remember
to this
that.
day, we still don't know
And then,
what the
and
hell.
then and then Johnny Fitness was trying to fuck Shim on the side.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah.
Whatever. Shim, he, she, whatever
I
the
can't
name.
remember her name.
She
Shit.
would text Andrew or send Andrew a screenshot of Johnny Fitness trying to fuck.
Johnny Fitness was sliding into her DMs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and she was screenshotting them and sending them to me.
Oh wow.
I never shared them or anything. I
You're,
couldn't give a
you're
flying
nice enough
fuck.
not to do that. So fucking weird.
Yeah.
Shit that happens in this.
I know. Have you guys lived here a
This-
long time in Delray?
I moved down here in 1990. I was discharged from the Air Force, and I got a job 2 weeks later at the hospital. Been there ever since. Free food, so
Cool.
really can't leave.
We'll work for food.
Which hospital?
Basically, Delray Medical.
Okay.
Don't eat the tuna salad or the chicken salad.
Don't eat anything.
So you're like right in the middle. You can walk to work too, right?
I ride my bike,
Yeah.
so just another expense away from what I need to be taken.
Yep.
I grew up here, West
Okay.
Boca. Yeah.
Sweet. You too.
Be 20 years this year.
Awesome.
October.
Wow. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
man.
That's fucking
Almost
awesome.
half my life I've been down here. I can't
I'm
believe
never
it.
moving. It's the best.
I couldn't move back to New York. No way.
Mm.
There's zero quality of life.
Nah, when
Once you've lived down here,
Right.
Once you're here through a winter and look at us,
Yeah.
it's fucking 80
Yeah.
degrees out, man. Like you said, what was it? It was last week, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
On Sunday. It was fucking minus 18 or.
I
10
actually liked
degrees.
up north better. I like the weather better.
You like to change the season.
Yeah. So, but
sometimes I miss
I
that.
don't know,
it
man.
brings a lot of memories.
That's different if you work outside. For me, it's no
Right.
good. I could never work in that shit.
Or
It's a
unless
totally
you're like
different
big
job
into
up there.
snowboarding or extreme sports out there, then I can understand that. If you go boarding 3 times a week, but if you're just shoveling, if you're only going outside to shovel your driveway,
Just
that's
to
not
get out,
fun. Yeah.
Just to go to the store, you gotta fucking shovel the snow.
How cold is it in Norway right now?
I don't know. So I'm growing my beard out.
Well, it's gotta be winter.
Yeah.
We
It's
just
gonna
we
be
just
freezing.
talked to the raghead from Finland.
Him and his brother, yeah,
He
creepy.
showed us it was all snowing out.
Brad has
Yeah.
a stalker on Snapchat who
Couple
calls
Arab.
him.
He calls me
all day.
calls me through Snapchat probably
Yeah.
fucking 5 times a day. I never answer.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And finally today I said, all right, I'll
People
answer
are
it.
crazy. Man.
And Leonard was with
How'd
me,
it
so I
go?
got to talk to him. He was fine. Just
Yeah?
whatever.
I see your skin as a blank canvas, Adam. No tattoos, no cookie cutter tattoos.
No, I've got. Oh god, you guys are ripping me for my tattoo.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What's that? Superman.
Yeah,
Nice.
when I was about to be a cop, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do some good. I'm gonna do some good in this film."
No.
Cheers, all right, fuck these guys. I'm out of here.
Oh, man. Leonard's going to get a portrait of Christina Connellini on him.
Hey, no Christina Bash.
I love how Lenny's demeanor changes every time Brad calls her a cunt. It's great. Oh, they're thrilled to have you on here, Adam. You should read these comments.
Oh yeah, cool. How do I just go on Instagram?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm trying to find some good questions here.
Yeah, skip over the nonsense.
I appreciate your honesty, Adam. You weren't offended by any question,
No.
and you gave honest answers.
Do a lot of the fans still hate me, or do they come around?
Are you
or-
kidding me? No, just the opposite. You
Really? I
You-
mean,
What, they hated you at one
oh,
point?
you're joking, right? In the beginning, everyone
I
wanted me
didn't
dead.
pay it.
Yeah. You're known as one of the most amazing ment provider. The Adam Harper era is known as like the golden era
Oh,
of the
Jesus.
Genova ment, whatever you want to call it. You brought
That's
the ments.
hilarious.
Listen, you.
Oh, he'll be
Those
calling you now that
videos?
he
No,
sees
no,
you're
he's-
over here. Uh-huh.
You think so?
I hear he's got nobody now.
You think he's listening in?
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
listen. This isn't live though.
No.
Jason, if you're listening
Well-
in, apologize to them because you know these are your friends.
No,
These-
he's
He'll
had
never-
his chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you're
done.
right.
He listen. He had his chance.
He won't
to
apologize anyway. He
No.
never does. He's got that fucking millennial entitlement shit going on. And
What if he did though? What if he did? What if he came by and said, gave you guys a big hug, said, "I'm sorry, I fucked up."
he can't be trusted, man. You can't be friends with somebody you can't fucking trust.
Right.
And at the drop of a hat, will just stab you in the back for somebody else saying, "Oh, Jason, I'll give you $1,000 if you order 66 one of those guys."
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's what he did. He
No.
ordered 66 J Masters when it's not
For
J
a
Masters
toy lightsaber, Adam.
from
a
PJ.
toy
Yeah.
lightsaber.
God.
Because PJ was having beef with J Masters, so
Correct.
PJ asked Jason to fucking order 66 of me, give him a toy lightsaber.
Fucking
So he did.
lightsaber. Wow.
And we told Jason about that order 66 shit. We're like, just do it when it pertains to you,
Right.
not to anybody else. Don't get in the middle of other people's shit. But he can't help himself.
No.
You know, he's an ungrateful, fucking disloyal piece of shit.
No good deed goes unpunished with him. You know, Brad and I have done so much shit behind the scenes to try to
I'm sure.
set him up for success
Right.
and discourage him from doing stupid shit. And it seems like the more you try to help him, the more he'll find ways to
Shit
either
on you.
Yeah.
sabotage himself or sabotage you. And it's
Sad. It is. It's really
I,
sad.
when I saw, I've overlooked so much shit Jason's done over the years because we have a history. But
Right.
I'm telling you, when I watched that video he uploaded where he said a whole bunch of shit about me and Brad and why he needs to leave the Delray Misfits, I said no. I said lines have been crossed
Right.
and that's it.
That's
There's no
the first
going
time he's
back.
ever done that, probably too, right?
Good luck, be well, enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy going on stage with 20% body fat at your next fucking show and
And embarrassing yourself,
right,
and
abigacent, as they say in Yiddish.
pissing off the other competitors that actually work hard.
Right.
They actually
Done.
work hard to get up there,
Yeah.
and he's there like a fucking. I see
And his
even
fans
at
there
the even at the
screaming, probably.
Ruby. There's people there that are serious. They look
Yeah.
at him like, "Come on, man! Like
Yeah,
we're really trying to do something here." And this fucking
Right.
guy makes a joke of it. You know, at least you look like shit too as far as the other competitors. Not like, but. I'm saying because of your stomach, but you actually get in the best shape that you physically can get into. He doesn't. He fucking, will eat McDonald's and act like a fucking asshole and not, say
And
he
expect
takes
to be the
drugs.
star and the center of attention.
Right.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's a big fucking joke to him. And to some people,
Yeah.
it's not a fucking joke.
But I say this: if Jason comes in ripped, we can apologize to him. I will.
Why would
Take
what
it
do
back
we
Why
to
would
need-
you
What
What do we need?
apologize him for what?
We don't.
Coming in ripped.
We don't owe him an apology for anything. We've done nothing but help that asshole.
He's not going to come in ripped. It's impossible.
Never.
It's impossible. You hear that, Jason?
Like you said, it's only if somebody actually fucking lives with him
Right.
24/7.
I've
Monitors
always
his meals
said
and
that. I've
trains.
said that.
Jason,
I've
that's
always said that.
motivation. If you can't get ripped after hearing that,
Yeah.
He can't even
He'll
lift
never.
properly. He doesn't even know how to use most of the equipment in a fucking gym. Come on.
harsh words.
It's a joke. Everybody knows it. It's not a fucking secret. He's exposed himself
but
enough the last 2 years.
That's why people watch his videos to see him.
I understand he's
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
crank calls now online.
He's doing anything he can, Leonard.
And playing video games, too. He told me he's...
I don't know how
Could
much-
you
I don't know
imagine
how much
that?
he
People
knows
were trying to
fucked up,
sleep
though,
and
is
he's
there's
crank
There's
calling
kids
them.
that make a ton of money doing that shit.
Having people watch him and talk to him
Yeah.
while they play.
Oh, yeah.
But, so Jason is doing that?
Yeah, but he doesn't make any
Right.
shit. They're not doing it. They know he's a scam artist. Even Chuck Basher does it, but he has somebody else play the game and he pretends like he's playing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's full of shit.
It's a fucking joke. But there's so many stupid people on this planet,
Yeah.
dude. You can get them to fucking donate for anything. It's ridiculous. All the scammers out there. But you see some of these YouTubers. My daughter was showing me one of them. I never heard of these fucking PewDiePie or some shit. It's got like 60 million fucking subscribers.
There's a lot of cookie cutters out
Guy
there.
makes like
60 million.
100,000 a fucking month. Or there's that asshole that went to China and filmed the suicide.
Oh, yeah.
The
That kid make-
Suicide Forest.
That kid makes like
Yeah.
$1 million a fucking. I've never heard of that fucker.
Forget his
Paul,
name.
something Paul, Logan Paul, or
I think it's
Yeah.
Japan. if
yeah,
I'm not
whatever.
mistaken.
But that guy was making. I think they said he
You-
made like $1
you-
million a month.
YouTube just demonetized his account.
Oh, his account? Or I thought that's like
I-
all across YouTube because Vitaly says he's not making money anymore.
No, this particular guy, Logan Paul, I read an article that he did something else to another violation, and YouTube temporarily demonetized his
No
account,
shit.
something like that.
'Cause, yeah,
No, but all these
he's
kids.
in a movie too. I forget what
Yeah.
he's in. He's in
Who, Logan
Baywatch.
Paul?
He was in Baywatch, right?
I don't know.
In the beginning of Baywatch. Terrible movie.
Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't even waste my time.
What's your favorite movie of all time, Adam?
I'll go something cliche like Scarface, probably.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's one of the best.
No, it wasn't.
Jaws.
It was.
My
It was
favorite.
good. If you watch Scarface now, you laugh through the whole fucking movie because of how bad his accent is, and the funny. He says a lot of funny shit in that
Yeah.
movie. He's fucking funny.
Did you ever see The
It's more of a
Wanderers?
comedy to me.
That's a good movie.
Wanderers. That sounds. That's like a old 25.
I recommend everyone to go see The Wanderers on Netflix.
Isn't it about the group of guys?
Yeah, New York, 1965. They have that big fight at the end. Gangs. very funny and
That's what
very
year it
true
was-
to life.
That's what year it was made. 65.
No, it was
Or
made in the
takes place?
70s.
Sounds like The Warriors, which is one
Similar.
of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that
of
was a
all
good
time.
movie
Oh.
too.
Never heard of that.
The Warriors,
Yeah.
1979.
Mm-mm.
Warriors come
Come
out
out
to
and
play.
That sounds familiar though.
You'll hear
Great
clips of it in
Yeah.
fucking rap music and shit. I'm
Yeah.
sure
That's
they
probably
always
why I heard it.
sound like yeah.
It's a cult classic.
Yeah. But the amount of money these kids and I have a friend whose daughter does. She just plays with fucking dolls. She's got I don't know how many million subscribers. Makes fucking $5,000 a month at 12 years old.
One kid opens
Playing
packages.
with fucking toys.
Opens toys. One kid just opens toys.
Yes.
That's what the kid's watching. What toy is going
You
to be
fucking
opened up
believe that?
next?
That's what Jason will be doing next.
Oh, actually, hey.
Playing with toys.
You could open a mean
You're
package.
laughing. Watch. He should start a whole nother channel with just playing with toys, and he'd probably do way better than he did with any work.
start out with the
Or a
lightsaber.
daycare. Think of this, guys. He could be in a daycare. He could be running the daycare with like 5 kids. And
Yeah, would you leave your kids in that daycare?
Well, it's
Could you?
I guess
yeah,
it's
your kids can go there.
underprivileged children or
Diapers
something.
would be on there.
Yeah,
Or there's no
it's
other option, and
foster kids.
Yeah. Oh my god, they have like a camera in there 24/7 following him around. That'd be epic.
You could do that, Leonard, if you want to have kids. Just foster a kid or
Yeah.
adopt a kid.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
You know,
Yeah.
become like a big brother, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kids, they do like attention. Every Haitian single mother that I was involved with. To this day, their
Every
kids are in their
single one.
20s and 30s. A lot of kids call me dad. And they say because of you,
How do
they're
they
able
say
to get
dad in-
jobs because they speak like me.
How do they say
And they,
dad?
thank, they call, when
Really?
they call me, they say thank you for that.
Yeah,
That's
how do they
awesome.
say dad
Speaking
in
correct
Creole?
English. Big Lenny.
Cochon.
Well, I was called that a few times.
Bouzet.
Yeah. So I said, "What'd you say? What'd you say to me?"
You ever slap one of their kids around?
No.
Good.
Although I don't want to say it.
Say it.
I put in a VHS porn tape with a 6-year-old Haitian boy that I regret.
Oh no.
With Vanessa Del Rio, and to this day, he lives in Orlando. He's into Puerto Rican girls.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Wait, the kid was 6 at the time and he watched it?
Yeah, I had it in my room. You know, I was renting a room with his family. He's like my little buddy, so I was watching it one time. He's watching it. Yeah, I kind of regret that. That's real nice, exposing a young kid.
No, it's probably not.
6-year-old fucking.
Like it says in the
That's
like it says in the
why you're
Bible,
not a
Adam.
father, you asshole.
When you lead a young person astray, it's better to tie a chain around your neck and with a rock and drop yourself into the ocean.
Yeah. At least it wasn't tranny porn.
Yeah.
Exactly. He'd be sucking dicks on the corner right now.
Some Puerto Rican dude.
Trannies are addicting, Adam. Don't try them. It's like heroin.
Yeah.
Once you're with one,
Just in case you were thinking about trying it, Adam.
I'll take your word for it.
that and heroin. Don't do it.
I do want to do coke one day though.
Well, you came to the right place. I'm not mentioning any names. Is that a Freudian slip over there?
That's one thing I've never done is heroin.
Did you really make Jason pay you $10 every time he took off his shirt to pose?
Me?
Yeah.
No. God, Jason never gave me $1.
There's no fucking chance you'll ever get
So
a
you spent
dime out of
hours
that
and
cheap
hours with
fuck.
Jason without even a red cent.
No, fuck no. If anything, I had more hate on my videos forever. They ruined my
In the
YouTube
beginning-
channel.
in the
You're
beginning.
In the
glutton
beginning,
for
not the
punishment.
Yeah, but no, in the end, I mean, they were just. I'd make a video and where's Jason? Where's Jason? I'd get a freaking 1,000 comments to that. Like, come on, people.
I saw that on your Instagram. You put
And
any
Instagram,
any
too.
Jason
Yeah,
comment.
fucking
You're
had
getting
to,
blocked.
You can't escape the piss.
I've got like 1,000
That's it.
requests. I had to block it and delete a lot of people, and I've got like 1,000 pending right now. I'm like, I don't know. I scanned a few of them the other day. I'm like, no.
Brad and I are resigned to the fact that this whole thing will haunt us till the day
Oh,
we
yeah.
die.
100%.
There's no getting out.
No,
So we may as
All
well
of
just
us.
fucking
for sure.
swim neck deep in it.
Just roll with it.
Right.
Brad just put the big glass dick in his mouth. Is
This isn't very big, Leonard.
that a Freudian slip? So you've had bigger. Gotcha.
Well, this might be the size of yours now. from all your shit.
You know it's bigger than that because you look down when I came to the door naked. Brad, your eyes drop like
he does it on purpose.
Like
Every time I go to pick him up, he comes to the door butt ass
like an elevator that has a cable snap. Your eyes drop down so fast.
That's hilarious. I think I would just text him and say, "I'm outside. Come on out."
He's got a flip phone. He's got a flip phone. He doesn't know how to text.
No.
The last time you were kind enough to put on your Calvin Kleins.
Yeah, I'm a model now. I don't know if you understand. There's a underwear model. And I'm gonna be such a freak in 6 months. You're not gonna believe it.
You should come to the Ruby if he competes.
It's in 6 months?
Are you going to do the Ruby this year?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. This is in Boca, right?
Yeah, Olympic Heights.
Cool.
In September.
Of course, Boston Lloyd is afraid to compete against me. As Dave Palumbo said, he'll get a film crew document it. Boston should be in my weight class, a heavyweight.
Oh, no, I'm good.
And Boston chickened out, saying he's got a baby on the way. What does that have to do with it?
Yeah.
Because
The famous Boston
You don't
Lloyd.
understand.
And even Dave Palumbo said, it's the freaking Ruby.
Every kid that I had, I didn't go to the gym for like 6 months.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they
It's hard to
fucking,
find time.
you know.
And you're just lazy to during that span.
Right. You
Yeah.
just want to spend time with the kid. And then when you get home, the wife's like, oh, why don't you?
Right.
Now you're going to go to the gym?
Yeah, and you're probably
Just an
tired
hour?
from
You
lack
can't
of
go
sleep.
to a gym?
But that's why I started going in the morning, because then I would just go while they're all sleeping.
Right.
So that I wouldn't have to hear any shit. Like, oh, you spend more time at the gym,
Yeah,
you know?
that's hardcore because I value my sleep over the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm in the morning.
Rightfully
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It goes sleep, food, and then gym.
Yeah.
And sleep, food.
And then gear.
Well, no, probably gear first.
Like
And
me, I would just sleep
it's
good,
going to get
eat
you the
good,
best
and
results more than any sleep.
Good, sleep good, fuck good. That's right.
Celibate Leonard. That's why you're such a bitchy fuck.
True.
But that's probably why he's not, you know, he's planning on spending time with his kid rather than training to compete against you at a fucking
Not when you get an
Mickey
open
Mouse
invitation
show.
to make a documentary.
Robert Frank
And more
said
fame.
his buddy Joey Bag of Donuts is going to compete at the Ruby.
Bring them on. My weight class?
I don't think so.
It's like Dale. He couldn't even be in my weight class.
Sure he
What
could.
is your weight class?
Super heavy.
It's over, what, 230?
Over 225.
Oh.
So how many people will you be competing against?
I competed against one. He was a gentleman from the Air Force. We were both of us. We super heavy, but they had it this year, so I got a trophy. So my mother was like,
Second place.
Yeah, that's right.
The podium.
Could have won if he didn't show up. Imagine that.
That's a Jason quote, right?
Yeah, it
Hey, what
actually
if nobody
is.
shows
Oh
up?
my god.
Sometimes nobody shows up and you automatically win. I remember when he said that. I was interviewing him outside the gym.
That was a classic one.
Yeah.
That's one of his top 10, for sure.
You ever miss it?
Sometimes. I mean, it was fun for a little bit, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was fun, but I would do it like once in a while, you know. But no, I can't do it. We were doing it every damn day. It's too much.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it was Jason over my house every day. My wife bitching at him. Tucker being an asshole to him.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did Bree hate Jason?
Probably about it was too high. I mean, I just feel like she never really took into consideration that he is a little handicapped. So she was probably about an 8.5.
She's got no
Which
patience for
which
the
it-
fucking stupidity. I don't blame
I mean, yeah, I guess you can't blame her, but
her. Nah, shit.
I don't know. It can go either way, you know, because he is kind of challenged, and you have to feel a little bit more towards him. But at the same time, he also kind of knows what he's doing. So
Right,
it's
you
like,
do to a certain point.
correct.
That's the problem. Is that you know, you got to treat him like anybody else.
I think I made a good decision at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Play the victim card.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Make you feel sorry. And then they fucking iron panhandler.
Would you call him a cyber?
He's a cyber panhandler. Yeah.
Yeah, he is now.
But there's plenty of people out there that'll just fucking throw you money for doing nothing.
$5 here, $10.
$15 shout out.
Well, someone like this big fitness Rob guy comes out of the woodwork and doesn't know anything about anything, and
Within 2 weeks, he said, bye-bye.
Well, that's exactly
I
how
can't handle
I
this.
was when I came
can't
in.
handle
this
Yeah,
shit.
I was like,
Right.
I'm thinking like, oh, cool, his fans. I'm like, maybe they're gonna like me and hope that I'm motivated. I'm like, this fucking guy. Like, oh my god, that first video when I was in my army pants and yelling at him. I don't know if you remember that.
oh sure, that was at the boot camp.
Oh my god, they were like, this bald fucking.
I like
guy.
the video with you, me, PJ, and Aaron at your house.
Yeah, that was funny too.
I had 103 fever that day. I don't know if you know. I was sick as a
Oh my
fucking
God, no, I
dog.
did not.
I'm laying in bed. I'm delirious, and I think you called me up. You're like, get over here. We're filming
That's
a video.
right, yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
I think I said I was like, I'll give you $60 or
Yes,
something like that.
Something like that.
Come
I'm
on over
like,
here.
on my way. I'll be there. Listen, I didn't even know what planet I was on. I was so delirious. I was really sick, and I couldn't bring my fever down.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was worth it. That was a great video.
Yeah, it was. Good times.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I saw that.
it's
I
good.
didn't watch a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I saw those. Yeah, they're great.
You did? You watched them all?
Yeah, not all of them, but
Oh.
those ones I remember. Yeah.
Shit.
So you just train at the
Planet Fitness. I'll do like 3 days. Planet
at your gym.
CrossFit. Yeah, I do like 2 days a week.
You still own it though, right?
No, we sold it a long time ago. Yeah,
I'll
we-
never forget when
year
a
ago.
famous local
So you have
trainer
nothing to
at
do
World
with
Gym
that shit.
saw you training Jason, and he looked at me and said, "Would you pay that guy to train you?" I won't mention any names, and I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing wrong? The guy was just jealous, but he actually said that
Where was this?
at the old World Gym.
That's hilarious. I wish I could have trained him for an hour and I'd be like, all right, fuck this.
I know, I said that, man. When I first saw this shit, I was like,
I'll divulge the name at the end of the podcast,
I always said
or I'll
cross.
do it now. Want me to do it now?
I'm not going to know who it is.
Tim Anderson,
I don't know who that is.
the trainer at World Gym. He
You
said,
could
"Would
just
you
say Tim. Why do you?
would
Oh.
you pay
I
him
told
to
you.
train?"
Is that the guy that had the short shorts and jacked?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Blonde
I
hair,
remember him.
Short.
Yep.
I always said CrossFit was for faggots.
He goes,
and
I wouldn't give
middle-aged
him
women.
He goes, I wouldn't give
I did
him
too.
a
man. I
red
ripped that all the
cent.
time.
Of course.
A red cent. I'm thinking,
Because we didn't know what it was.
But then you get the shit beat out of
Yeah.
you. It's-
You have a lot. Yeah. If
intense.
you actually do it, you'll be like, all right, why? This is fucking hard. This sucks.
Yeah.
I go to Planet Fitness now. It's nice and easy. I take a break in
Just go
between
through the
sets.
motions.
Yeah. When I leave that
You can
place, I'm
get
like,
a
fuck
decent-
this.
It's smaller and it doesn't have heavy weight, but you can
Right.
get a
Oh
workout
yeah,
in
yeah. You
there.
just gotta
There's
superset.
enough machines
You got to
and shit.
superset and go
Yeah.
back and forth. I've been
Smith
doing.
machines are all right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not better for your joints.
And you can get pizza on Mondays, right, Lenny?
Mm-hmm.
the first Monday of every month, yeah.
Yeah, that was my first day there. I'm like, fucking pizza, Jesus, man, they really don't want us to
I want to
succeed
go
here,
there.
do they?
Yeah, I want to do that.
There's
Yeah, we need to
there's
go.
Tootsie Rolls in the front
And Tootsie
always.
Rolls,
And March, hate to say, is like a couple weeks from now, so it'll be coming up soon.
All right.
We sit right in the front of that table,
Oh my
and
god.
I eat pizza and look at every girl's crotch and ass as they come in with the black tights. And if you come early enough, you'll see a lot. And I get a lot of looks.
And
I'm
they have
sure
the
you do.
They
You
have
get
the
a lot-
pizza all day.
They get about 20 boxes.
You get a lot of looks of being petrified.
Oh, well.
One of the podcasts that we did, I don't know which one it was, but when I picked him up there, he grabbed the whole box as we were leaving. It's crap.
What are they going to say?
No, they didn't say
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
Of course, there's Tootsie Rolls there, too.
Yeah.
And then they mix that grape shit in there with them. I mean,
Grape
but
Tootsie
the
Rolls?
Tootsie Rolls saved my life. Like I said, did a lot of insulin during my pre-contest prep.
Tootsie Rolls.
My
saved
blood
life.
Tootsie
sugar
Rolls
dropped
saved your
so
life.
bad, I started to break out in a
Oh,
cold
fuck.
sweat. I hobbled over to where those Tootsie Rolls were. Ate about
remember that.
30. I mean, I almost died.
Jesus.
That's probably one of the only times my blood sugar ever got that low.
Wow.
But they saved my life, as much as I made fun of it.
Could you imagine he's laying on the ground with a Tootsie Rolls or just eating and
Wrappers
throwing wrapper
all
on the
over.
ground?
Basically what happened, yeah.
Or if you would have choked on a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. I want to stick 20 up Lucy's ass and eat them out one by one.
See, Adam doesn't know who any of these people
I
are.
don't.
Lucy, Chuck Basher.
Explain.
Every time we refer to a name, we have to enlighten our guests.
Lucy's about the hottest 10-10-10. You know what 10 is?
Oh, yeah.
A 10-10-10.
Actually, I have the picture on my computer. I can show him. Remember?
Yeah, he may become addicted, though.
Is she at Planet Fitness?
I wish.
No, she's a
tranny on Backpage from Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Pretty hot.
I'm okay. You don't have to show me anything.
Pretty valid. That's a
Yeah,
Freudian
it's-
slip, Adam. You know you've seen it before. You know it turns you on. You don't like it.
Explain to him
But
what
you
a
know-
10-10-10 is.
It's a black girl with a 10, perfect 10 with a 10-inch,
Oh,
what.
yeah.
A 10-10-10.
Oh, that's just perfection right there, isn't it? It doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't. Not for freaky. No, it doesn't.
Right off the assembly line, right?
10-10-10. And with today's technology.
They're making sex robots now. You see that?
Oh,
shit?
sure.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Well, they are.
Because they don't have a brain. They don't have a soul,
No shit.
Well, that's the idea.
Will they be able to
They
blow
can't talk-
loads, Brad?
they can't
Will they
talk
be
back.
able to shit on you? Piss on you? Is it technology there? Are they be able to spit on you?
That's a good question.
She's always in the mood.
Yeah, she's never going to say
How's
no.
a robot going
She
to take
never
a
has
dump?
a headache.
She
Lenny.
doesn't say no.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
What's robot shit look like, Brad?
The fuck should I know, you asshole?
Until they make
So-
one that could do all that, I'm not interested.
Would you get one if it could shit on you and piss on you?
And look like a 10? Yeah, and a 10-10-10.
If you could design your own robot,
Sex robot.
sex robot, that's what it would be.
It would be a 10-10-20.
Oh.
Whoa, Adam, I like that. Whoa.
Mind blown.
I like how you said that.
20-inch cock.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Adam, before you go, let's have a cock pose down. See who's bigger.
Something tells me you're going to beat me.
Whoa, Adam, another Freudian slip.
Because you're like a foot taller.
Yeah, you're like 6'8".
What's that have to do with it?
All right, fuck it. Let's do it.
Apes have small
Whoa,
dicks, right?
Freudian slip. Again.
You look like an ape.
Nate looks like an ape and a pinworm.
Oh boy. You know Nate, right?
I know, Nate, yeah.
Pinworm Nate, he's called right at the moment. I don't know where that name came from, but
It came from you. Where do you think it came from?
You're nasty. Fuck.
Nate always says, "Wait, what are we talking about?"
Yeah, at the Super Bowl. What the fuck did he say? That was.
Wait.
Oh, he said he had a couple of. He was the dinosaur. Remember? He said something about a dinosaur.
Lizards being dinosaurs or some shit.
And then he wanted us to point our cameras at each other on our cell phones. He thought it would be like having two mirrors face each other, and
Yeah.
it would be infinity. Like you're just seeing an image of an image of an image of an image.
It's
and
kind of worth a try, I guess.
Didn't-
Yeah.
quite work out the way he thought it was going to.
That's what he does for entertainment. Are they eating shit out of Haitians' rectums for a living?
Of course you would.
That's what pinworms do.
Do you train people at that park where you live? Or
No,
you
I'm
don't
done
do any of that
completely
shit,
with
right?
it. Yeah.
Just straight supplements.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Koth Adams still in therapy after dealing with monkey prick. Koth Adam was the best Koth and got that piss sack into the best shape of his life.
Piss sack.
Did.
Piss sack.
Does Adam regret the work he put in with Jason?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it was all for nothing. If you look back, I think everything I tried to instill in him about, working hard or being a little lazy fuck, I think it all went out the window. So, I don't regret it because it was fun and, it didn't cost me my marriage. So thank God. Hopefully, if anything, it made it stronger. I quit for you, babe. I quit Jason for you. No, I don't regret it. It was fun. It's a good time. I wish I could have helped him secede. I wanted him to secede.
Fucking.
Yeah, he seceded from the Misfits.
Sissy.
Yeah, hey, that's
Piss
what he
sack.
wants to do. Who gives a fuck? We're better off anyway.
I'll
It's
accept
annoying
you guys
as
on
shit.
Instagram, but no fucking Jason post or I will delete you. very important.
Whoa.
The minute you
Please.
How many people have you blocked and deleted?
My wife's best friend just started deleting everyone from me. I don't know. There's like 1,000 pending friend requests.
Oh, you have somebody else run your shit?
Well, no, because she's just like, why are these guys always posting on your stuff saying weird stuff? And I'm like, yeah, because I haven't blocked anyone or I don't know how to block. I never really used Instagram back then. I still don't really use it now, and she's like, yeah, you can just find you and like you because you don't have any restrictions. So she restricted it and blocked it all.
That's on Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Facebook, yeah, I delete a lot too.
Said, have you ever arrested people for steroids in your pig days?
No. That's hilarious. Drunk driving, that was my thing. I led the department in drunk driving arrests. It was fun.
Man.
I know, and I've done it since.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did you ever have to pull your weapon on anybody?
yeah, but never came close to pulling the trigger.
Mhm.
It was not like Detroit. I would never have been a cop in Detroit where I was raised. Fuck that.
No, because
You were raised in the city?
A half mile outside of it,
Wow.
but it was a 9-day difference. So
Yeah.
when did you move from there?
2021.
Have you ever been with a black girl in your younger days?
Yeah, one.
You like that Brillo pad shit,
I
huh?
did like it. Yeah. I did. It was fun. She taught me a thing or two when I was in college.
Wow.
So your best ever.
No, she wasn't my best ever.
You trying to get the fucking guy in trouble, Leonard?
You're like a Jay
He's
Masters.
asking all this fucking-
One and done with the black girls. What's this one and done shit?
Well, I kind of fucked it up.
What is this shit?
10 without a 10.
I can say the three of us have always came back for more.
That's
Yeah?
It's rice
Yes.
from when DJ was here the other night.
Oh, I was wondering
Yeah.
what the fuck that shit is.
Haitian rice.
Looks like a Haitian pinworm.
It actually does.
We'll save it for Nate.
Man. What do we got?
Hour and a half, 90 minutes in.
What time does your store close? Don't you have to go to Winn-Dixie? Did you get a contact high again?
Yeah, I did. I keep getting him every week, and I'm like,
When I blow in his face,
Yeah.
you can't help but
when I
breathe
get
it
a
in.
contact drug test and they ask me, I can thank you for it.
It'll be out of your system and fucking. The amount of water you drink, you could pass a pee
Yeah.
test. If you smoked, you could probably pass
I
it tomorrow.
got
2 days.
a positive test on weed from taking hemp oil years ago.
It stays in your system, I think, longer when
Probably,
you ingest it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't smoke out of a bowl anymore. I get a pen. It's so much better for your lungs. You ever
I don't know. I
blow
prefer
it up?
flour.
Yeah.
Pen bothers my throat, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just bought a shit ton of edibles and brought them back from Vegas.
Yeah.
Those
Recreational
are the
there
go-to.
now. When we were
those
there,
are my go-to.
Yeah.
Except they just give me like fucking retarded. I can't even
Yeah.
speak.
You
I
gotta
can't
not-
even string
the
words
only-
together.
Me, when Brad and I were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't eat any edibles, but if I'm gonna eat an edible, I just have to have the whole day off.
Oh, yeah.
Not have to do shit.
Yeah.
Because if you eat one and you
Right.
got shit to do, you're not
Oh.
getting it done.
I had made my wife do one, and we missed our flight because she couldn't even fucking get up. It was like, God dang it! She had to fucking drop $900 to fly back the next day. Like,
What hotel?
damn it!
What hotel is that?
Cheap Monte Carlo. It was like fucking $90 a night. I was like,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
like
good.
the Monte
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and it's
good
not
right
bad.
there.
Yeah, they're renovating actually. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's gonna be nice
Right
in a
across
couple
from the
months.
MGM, too.
Yeah, it's a good
Right
location.
down there in the middle, yeah. They got deals like crazy, especially
yeah.
now because it's the winter time.
Right, fucking $90 a night. You can't turn that down.
The flight was probably cheap too. No?
Yeah. Of course, I give it all right back. Don't we all? Fuckers.
You went on I saw you post. You went on a helicopter over there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a hell of an experience. And they just the same helicopter line crashed. Yeah,
2 days
2 days.
ago.
2 days ago, like,
Yeah.
oh my fucking god.
2 days before or after?
No, just a couple
2
days
weeks
ago.
after, but yeah,
Oh,
just 2 days ago. I was like, gee, same exact line too.
You didn't see that on the news?
Fatalities?
3.
Yeah, I think 4 and 2 survived.
Yeah.
4 tours.
Could you imagine? I mean, yeah, when you're up there, it's a little nerve wracking a little bit. I couldn't even imagine the
That's
It's
scary.
windy. It's windy out
It is,
there.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Get ripped to shreds.
Fuck that.
I've never been in a helicopter.
I don't think you're gonna want to go after you heard that, right?
No, fuck no. I go there once a year too.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, it's a pretty cool experience. If I was gonna do it again, I'd go all the way down. I didn't go down to the bottom.
No.
They
You
give
just
you like
flew
a
over
lunch.
Hoover Dam and shit.
Yeah, I just flew over but going down to the bottom would have been cooler.
It's fucking neat seeing that.
Yeah.
You've never been that far west.
No, but as far as the Hoover Dam goes, Dale Chance's first contest, he looked like he was holding more water than's in the Hoover Dam.
Yeah. It's fun. You got to see it. We should bring you out there. You'd like it. There's plenty of trannies. We wouldn't see them the whole weekend. They'd
No.
just disappear.
Oh no.
Could I get 5 to sit on my face, sit on my hands, and pin me? And they do give me a Cleveland Steamer, a 5-on-1
They'll definitely do that.
from 10-10-10s. I'm
All
actually
you
in
have
the
to
move.
do, you just have to sit at a bar in a hotel
That's
at
it.
night. That's it. They'll come right up
Yeah.
to you.
Wow.
You're a mark.
I just have to go to Dixie Highway at night. They'll come up to you too. We promised a video with the Maniacs. Let's bring out the Buick, the tranny mobile.
And who's going to film this shit? We got to get a night vision camera.
We can go somewhere and where it's,
You got to get permission, though, Leonard.
yeah, one will come around. A few that know me might still be up there. Most of your ex-Glade Central and Pahokee football players turn tranny apparently up there. 90% of them.
90%,
Yes,
Leonard.
yes.
Are you? Can you?
90%.
Well, how can you make such a fucking?
I had one tell me that a
stupid
lot of the
statement.
Glades high school football players.
But 90
tranny.
fucking percent, Leonard. You can't.
90% of the trannies on Dixie played football in the Glades for
Oh,
the
I-
Pahokee.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's
all right,
different.
All right.
Yes.
It sounded like you said 90% of the team became trannies.
I was gonna say, what were you, the assistant coach? Molding them at a young
I was the
age.
Jerry Sandusky of Pahokee.
He wishes.
But that was wild. And one said she played defensive end. She's walking around in a thong bikini with a body like you would even see on South Beach. Outrageous. Tall, like maybe 5'11", 150, 160. Perfect body.
You'll see those on South Beach, Leonard.
Yeah, but not with a 10. Or no, you just may see, nothing.
There's trannies down there, too. I'm
Nothing
sure.
would surprise me. It's nothing like kissing a girl. It's hot, and then feeling something rub up against you real hard, like in a split second.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Isn't
getting
that
me going.
split
I
second?
need to go rub one out in the bathroom now.
Or she rubbed ones out in your mouth, and you're looking at that gorgeous face, the face of a model. And she gives you a nice protein drink. That's a weird experience.
All right.
You're
He,
ashamed at
he
the same.
tries to sway everybody to like
Yes.
this shit.
Yeah.
He wants somebody on his
You're
side.
swayed. That's why you admitted it. You're swayed. You've been
When the
swayed.
fuck did I admit it? What are you talking about?
Because it makes you feel like you're gay, or you feel uncomfortable about it, that it
it's just
turns you on.
It's just a disgusting thought, man. Because I don't.
It wouldn't be if you know what it's been the ones I've been with. It's not disgusting at all.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't want a cock in my mouth. I don't care what it's on. What is the matter with you?
If it's coming from a 10, you do.
You're just going around in circles.
Yeah. You're not going to sell us on this shit.
Selling? What do I do that for? I
You
want
just
to
want somebody on your
myself.
side. You're dying to hear one of us admit that.
I
we
had
did that
everyone on
shit,
my
but none of us
side.
fucking do, Leonard.
I had the guys on Iron Debate.
Well, good for them. You old fucking creeps.
Why don't you get a mesh T-shirt like Dorian Yates?
Why don't you?
You
get
heard about
one?
that, right? On Iron Debate, they saw Dorian after he was done with the Olympia wearing a mesh T-shirt, putting his hands in the air when confetti came down from the ceiling at a club called the Sound Factory in New York. I don't know if you ever been there, Andrew.
I
There's
know
all
it,
this
but I've
shit.
never been
Tried
there.
it?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure.
Did not know that. I did see him deadlift.
He's got a good memory.
I
pal.
do.
Yeah.
Remember all that shit.
Yeah.
He only. How many times did you watch that video?
About 3.
Okay. You were looking for that part to find out where to go, huh?
You know what he's going to be doing in an
If
hour,
we go
right?
to New York.
Going to Roxia.com and checking to see if they have any trans porn on there. Amateur.
Which website?
Roxia. When he asked about porn earlier,
How do you
what
spell
website I
that?
use?
Eroxia.
Eroxia.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the best one?
I mean, just
Can I ask you a
heard
personal
that.
question?
yeah.
Do you watch it with your wife?
I have probably less than 5 times though.
Does she like it or does she just...
She does. I always be like, hey, let's do what they do. You know, if I make sure I find an anal one or something.
Brad, would you like
You
to
see,
answer the
she's
same
doing it.
question?
No, I have not.
Let's do what they do.
I've already done all my research, Leonard. It's good. Kids, young kids that want to know how to fuck, they need to watch that
You
shit.
That's
do?
really
You
good,
don't wanna-
Brad.
you don't
You're a
wanna
good
be-
father.
You don't want to
In
be
that
a one,
regard.
you don't want to be a one pump chump.
No?
You get good ideas from that. You learn how to please a woman. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. Even though I don't think it matters on your first time. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true.
You get all the
Do you
coaching
remember
up
your
need.
first time, Adam?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Didn't even.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Where'd you do it at? Your house?
My car. Scared to go home because parents are at both houses.
Oh my God. What about you, Andrew?
Same age as Adam, 17.
Me too.
Home, car, subway?
Dixie Highway.
Not in this country.
Yeah?
No
Nope.
kidding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
No.
Aruba.
Bingo.
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah.
A girl staying at the resort.
My buddy Octavio, who still lives down there, he set me up with a girl. She was performing in a show called it was the Americana Hotel. It was like this cabaret show. And he took me to the show. He's like, do you like that girl? I go, fuck yeah. He goes, I'm going to set you up with her. And I thought he was full of shit.
What the
A
fuck?
few hours later, I was flying home the next morning, so we had to do it real quick.
Oh my
Smash.
God.
That's a
Dude.
real smash and dash
Yeah.
right there. Jesus.
Brad, first time?
17. Why do you hold
Where?
Like he's interviewing
Where,
you.
when, why, how, and with who?
a girl that I was dating in high school, and I think
Dating.
I fucked her in her sister's room. The
Me.
parents were out.
Liberty Avenue, downtown Pittsburgh, outside, right at night, right in front of the federal building with a tan streetwalker. It was great.
without a 10.
She was about a 7 without a 10, yeah.
Wait, that was your first?
That was my first.
How much?
17.
How much?
$10. So it was a 10. It was
$10?
a 10,
$10 to get laid? That's pretty good.
1987.
So how
Still?
old were you then?
That's probably
17.
$90 now.
We were all 17. There you go. $10.
Awesome head. Right behind a big wall. He went from a Freddo building.
Was that before or after you started jerking off in front of the girls?
After.
After.
But that was great.
It's
If
all
I could
those
go
stories.
back in time.
He was
Well, I was
telling
pretty
those-
much sheltered,
Oh, yeah.
and we had girls at the time. They called it either freaks or jocks. Freaks like the, heavy metal music. The girls maybe like Bon Jovi or some shit like that. And the girl's mother worked on a weekend. She had invited like 20 girls over to her house. I was about 15, and I could never leave the house alone. But I told my mother I'm going to this person's house for a school project, which it was technically. And I'm the guy sitting there, all of a sudden 20 girls in there, they're sucking on bananas, show me their blowjob technique, and I'm sitting there, they said, let's see your dick. I was so fun. I was nervous, but there's some hot girls there. It was turning me on. I pulled my pants down and said, jacket. I was like going like this. 20 girls just sitting there staring
my
at
God.
me. It's fucking great. Busted a nut like seven jolts. Swimming in it.
That's hilarious.
And then they
Did
were
you
like,
bust a nut on any of them or yourself?
they screamed. They were, a couple got on them. They were screaming, but it's probably some of the first times they've ever saw it live too.
What a fucking nightmare!
I remember the
scene.
girl.
Watching a young Lenny.
She
jerking
told
off
me,
all these 20 girls.
She told me if you tell anybody, they're going to cut my dick off. So then, the word got around.
I doubt 20 girls could keep
And I was-
anything quiet.
And there was where people used to skip class was behind the stairs. They actually smoked cigarettes in the stairwells, and I'd do it behind there. I'd skip class too and jerk off while girls watch me. A lot of fun.
That's hilarious.
I can honestly say I never knew anybody that did that.
Hey, I was a go-to guy. A girl wanted to see it, I'd do it.
That's it.
Gladly.
Skip fifth hour. Big Lenny's jerking off under the stairs.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Brittany. Hey, whatever. Let's go watch Leonard
I mean,
jerk
some
off.
of these girls.
Let's go watch that fat retard jerk off
you
under
didn't,
the
have,
stairs.
you didn't have porn like that back then. You might have had a VHS tape you had to sneak, but for a girl, some of them wouldn't even blink their eye the whole 5 or 10 minutes I do it. They wouldn't even blink.
So were the guys all jealous of you in school? Or I mean, obviously,
Yeah, I told a few of them, and they couldn't believe it. They didn't have the balls to do it. They just didn't have the balls. They didn't want,
Yeah. They just stand around and watch you jerk. You didn't ask any of them to suck your dick or anything?
No.
Why not?
or at least
Stand. It's
offer-
like, hey,
yeah,
come
right,
on,
right,
help me
I'll
out
help
with
it.
this. Yeah.
I should have come
Yeah.
to think of it, but at the time, hey, what do you know?
You're not lying either, are you? This is
I never lie.
all right. Cool.
It's hey, whatever.
Whatever floats your boat, right?
That's what Boston Lloyd said. I think
You didn't get in any trouble, right?
No.
You never got caught doing that shit.
That's good. 'cause
Well, I
you're
got
like-
caught grabbing ass and stuff, and
Well,
the principal, a lot of parents wanted me to be put on charge of sexual assault. And they brought my father in with the superintendent because there's multiple girls that
imagine.
grabbed their ass, and you know what he told me? I'll never forget. He goes, if you want to do that shit, he goes, move to California. And I'm thinking, okay. So it's legal over there.
Man, it's pretty fucking funny.
That is funny. Yeah, you'd have been kicked out if they would have caught you whacking off for sure.
So what happened after that? You just behaved yourself?
No, I ended up moving to Florida, but it was getting worse after that. Like, we had a lot of preteen girls. My grandmother had a garage, and girls would be walking by, and I had the weights in there, and a couple of guys would lift. I was 19. I was in work, and just lived with my grandmother's, and I'd expose myself in front of like younger girls. That I'm not proud of, but they'd all come and sit in the garage, and so pull my pants down.
What the fuck? Like everybody,
I like to
all
see
the
the
all the
look on
girls
it.
in this town know that they can get you to take your fucking pants off and play with yourself?
Yeah, I always
Or
like
what?
to see the look on their face.
Jesus Christ.
But luckily, I moved to Florida.
If
It's
you
like,
guys
You
need
escaped all-
if you guys need a babysitter, he works for free.
Don't worry, he's not going to ask you to babysit.
I might have to.
You sick fuck.
I think the piss sack might need a babysitter. I like that name.
That is good.
The piss sack. That's his new name. The piss sack.
As opposed to a sack of shit.
Yeah.
Are you guys getting any flack about it? Are any of his fans? They
Flack
know,
about
they
it.
know, right? They have to.
Does he have any fans left?
The long time followers and fans, they know the deal.
Yeah.
It's,
But there's always
shit's
few-
a long
few people
time
that are-
coming anyway, man.
I've responded to a few messages about it, and it's
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Stupid. Fucking guy, he'll never learn. No matter how much you help the fucking idiot, he's got to sabotage shit. That's just what he does. Whatever he touches turns to shit.
He's still living in an apartment or condo?
Yeah.
yeah, same place.
And they say, oh, it's because of him. No, it's because of Andrew.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for Andrew filming and uploading all that shit to
you'd
YouTube,
just
there'd be none of us would be on this shit.
Yeah.
So that's another misconception.
It's a two-way street.
Yeah. You okay?
Thanks a lot, Brad.
For what?
I'm going to get an accident on my bicycle
Why?
for being so stoned.
Oh,
Secondhand. You're secondhand.
You're fucking lightweight.
can't
Big
blame
guy,
me
you
tonight.
can't handle shit.
What can I say?
It's good, right?
Not really.
You and I need to switch places. That way, he won't be blowing the smoke into your face. He'll be blowing it into mine.
Yeah.
Best.
Of course, Anna will be blowing his farts over there, too.
No, I don't have gas right now. You're lucky.
Is that a Freudian
I always
slip?
joke at him. By the time the podcast is done, this whole dining room always stinks like feet, because all four of us
Feet
are
mess.
sitting here
Right.
with no shoes on, and
Take our shoes off.
Yeah, my sandals always stink.
Our mother had cats, and I'd take my shoes off. Cat would sniff that shoe for like half an hour. You couldn't get away from it, which was weird.
Yes. So, the dogs will chew up your shoes when they're puppies. So better than that. Can't have that shit.
Think of any good stories to tell?
Oh shit.
One good one before the end of the night.
Any female Pete girls in boot camp ever fart?
No, I was always the one that was fucking
What the
farting and
fuck?
never bitching at me. I'd always fart like, damn it, Adam.
Any girls farting in boot camp?
I didn't notice any. Luckily, it was outdoors.
Thoughts on removing Jason's internet privileges legally? I think it's actually not a bad idea.
I think
at
his
all.
mother should have done that years
Yeah.
ago.
Some other fan's just gonna take care of him. You know, send him
Yeah.
a phone or.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right.
That's what- yeah, that's
Someone
what I
would send him a new phone.
Yeah.
And
I can't think of a story. What the fuck? I mean, I feel like everything was.
you probably block it out intentionally.
Yeah.
Or Brad Smoke?
Fuck you. Idiot.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell I am.
Bullshit, Leonard. There's no way you could be that high off of a
I
fucking
wouldn't say I'm
contact smoke.
disoriented.
That happened to me in Vegas.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to fuck. When you all went out and I met you later, like 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah. When yeah.
Holy shit.
From an edible or.
He had a house call.
Yeah.
No, we just got pre-rolled joints from the because we were down by the Stratosphere. They had a dispensary right
Oh,
there.
nice.
We could walk
Right
to
there.
It.
Oh,
So,
fuck. I didn't know that. I had to get an Uber.
Adam, I just have to ask this question
Yep.
before we go. You ever been shit on? by a girl?
No. No, I can't say I have. Well,
Have you ever been asked if you've been shit on?
No, that's the first.
Yeah.
exactly. What the fuck?
To me,
Jesus, Lenny.
Thanks
what-
today.
It's a
I'll
guest
give
in my
Dave the
home. He's
credit.
asking him if he's
Fucking
been shit
degenerate.
on.
Every
He's an
interview, that
nasty
should be a
fuck.
standard question. Thanks
You're
to
gonna
Dave
ask
Palumbo.
everybody that comes on here. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He asked you.
You
if
think
you've been
Donald
shit on.
Trump's ever been shit on?
Yes.
Yep.
He's that type of guy that would probably. Rich guys have done so much. They've
Powerful
done-
men, too.
I'm Donald Trump's been with many trannies. I know they have because when you're rich, you're always looking for some new stimulation. I could see him fucking a guy up the ass. Like his son-in-law wouldn't surprise me.
Kushner.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
wouldn't surprise me.
I think the more powerful a man is in public or at his job, if he's a CEO, I think the more submissive he is behind closed doors.
And likes to
Oh,
be
yeah.
degraded. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wants to be put in his place.
I was told that, but a tan told me that she goes to D.C. and makes $10,000 in a week from politicians that do the
I believe it.
kinkiest
Yeah,
stuff.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're sick motherfuckers, most of them.
Nothing to do, all that money.
Why don't you do that? Yeah, that's like that fucking these women like that stupid. What's the fuck is it?
50
Grace.
Shades of Grey. Yeah.
Oh, God.
The new
She was
one's
watching it
coming
the
out.
other
My
night
fucking
because
wife
the new
loves
one's
that shit.
because the new one's coming out and I'm like just watching for
Yeah.
a few minutes. I said if this guy lived in the trailer park, he'd be in fucking
Yeah,
jail for having
sure,
that shit.
100%.
It's just because he's a fucking
Right,
billionaire.
billionaire. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Fuck out of here with that crap.
But I don't mind reading it because it usually gets you really horny.
Yeah,
So-
it gets them nice and moist.
Guess where I lied and said I was going tonight because if I told her because if I said anything Jason related, she'd be like, "Where the fuck are you going?" I'm at the gym right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got to go here soon because that's been
Okay,
a
yeah,
long
we'll wrap it
workout.
up in a few minutes.
All right,
And once I tell the truth, I'm like,
you're gonna have to go
Are
outside.
you going to tell her?
I don't know. I haven't. It's at the point.
Come
where
on,
now,
Adam. Who
I'm
runs
like,
the show in your house?
Well, the
hates
trolls
Jason.
gonna message her.
You know what's going to
Yeah.
happen now, right?
Yeah.
You know where Adam was the other night?
Yep.
Delray
come
Misfits
home and like,
podcast.
sweating, like
Yeah,
I can't say I was at the
I
gym
can
for an hour
spray
and
you with
45
the-
minutes, no sweat.
I could spray you with the garden hose
No.
outside the house.
It does smell like shit because it's that fucking sprinkler
Sulfur.
sulfur
Yeah.
water.
That's right.
She'll get over it.
The Olympics is still on,
It's not
right?
Jason
Who?
really.
Do you watch
He's
the
not
Olympics?
here.
I've
Never
thought
heard
it
of
was
her.
for sure. I didn't know.
It.
I was watching that figure skating.
Yeah.
I was watching it too.
Just fucking spin around.
That
and
one
jump
girl
and
did the
spin.
triple axel, third girl in history to do that. That was pretty crazy.
It's nuts.
From the US
When they
too.
were doing the couples thing, I was just waiting for the guy to like
I
slice
thought-
her head off.
I thought they
I
were.
think that happened once.
No, they're
a woman's,
fucking so close,
a
man.
woman's
That
head once
skate
got
shot.
lacerated, I
Yeah.
think.
right.
So what would happen if you just cut his throat and
Well,
fucking blood
Did you
flying
ever see
everywhere?
when that happened to the hockey goalie
Yeah.
in the NHL?
Almost bled to death.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, the skate cut his arteries, blood spraying out all
Jesus
over the
Christ. I
ice.
didn't see
Yeah.
that. See, I'd watch a video.
That
like
happened in
that.
the 80s.
You see, there's about 10 or 12 soccer deaths on the internet.
Oh, sure.
Deaths. I
Yeah.
mean, knees to the head.
My God.
During the game?
Yes. guys knocked on me, just literally laying there.
I think
knocked
lightning
dead.
strikes too during soccer games too. Have
Yeah,
caused
that's the
deaths.
most deadly sport.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, look
What
online.
about rugby? Surely rugby's had.
Probably is, but I know soccer for a fact. See guys sprawled out dead.
You mean as far as deaths on the field?
Right, right on the field. Knees to the temple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna doubt you. I'll Google it.
Google the YNC. You ever look
No,
at that
I'm
gore?
Not, I'm not fucking looking at that shit. No, thank you.
That's a
Horrifying.
rough sight. It's,
It is.
You'll see.
These sick fucks like to watch that.
You'll see shit on that website that'll keep you up at night.
Yeah, that's
you,
not-
you
that's
can't.
not
You
for me.
can't
It's
unsee
like
it.
here. This tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Try it. The fuck do I want to try it for? It tastes
People
like shit.
getting beat over here, say, in a village. 20 people beating them with sticks.
No
to death.
trial, nothing.
Prisoners
Just-
in Brazil. That's a nasty place. You don't
Definitely
know
makes
what
it definitely makes you. I'm sure it
Getting
makes you feel
stabbed.
thankful you live here.
Yeah.
for
No
sure.
shit.
One guy had a broom shoved up his ass. I mean, all they had, it was stuck. They had to pull it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just what we want to watch.
And on that note, I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think I gotta head.
Leonard,
in.
do you wanna-
I appreciate this. Okay.
you wanna-
This
No,
is a
man,
good
anytime.
time.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
ever
Thanks for
want to come
coming,
by?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. You're very articulate. You're incredible behind the mic.
Well, thank you.
And hopefully, when we do this for a living, you could be a part of it.
That'd be awesome.
Because I think we're about to take off as far as mainstream.
It'd be
You
great.
can't talk about one thing. We talk a little about everything.
Right.
Sex, politics, relationships, you name it. Drug use.
Definitely entertaining.
But no cookie cutter topics. I'm not going to talk about rap music or some crap like that, Real honest to goodness topics other people don't want to touch. And I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for
you guys
coming.
letting me on here. This is a good time.
Yeah, man. It's a long time.
Just-
Yeah,
let
we
me
should have
know.
done
Very
it
good, very
sooner.
nice.
You want
Seriously.
to sing us a song going out, Leonard? You have a song for Christina tonight?
Thanks to you, I can't even think. Blowing that smoke at me. I had
Please,
one, I
artists
can't
are all more
concentrate.
creative when they're
Was it
high.
really
The
that
best-
good shit? I wish you
the
blew
best-
it in my face.
The best music was created on people that are on drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're on a ton of them right now. With all the shit that you... today's your first day of poking yourself, right? You take your full stack today? Look at
Look at
you.
his
Okay,
face.
Well, this is actually my second week, so it's starting to kick in. I took 3 cc's of T400 in the left delt. I took 10 micrograms of IGF-1 in the right tricep. Tomorrow in the right delt, I'm going to take 450 milligrams of equipoise and 450 milligrams of Deca.
Holy shit.
I'm doing GH 3 IUs twice a day, and I went up to Humulin R twice a day, 20 IUs. First one, 30 minutes after my GH in the morning, and second one, 15 minutes before my workout ended.
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, 3 50 milligrams of methylendrostenolone 3 times a day, 50 milligrams.
All right, what that
It's a
is.
human pincushion.
And I'll be the human freak real soon.
You already
340
got
with
that
Ames.
title, pal.
340.
340 with
Holy
Ames.
shit.
Yeah, I'm in a fucking heart attack in a coffin.
God dang.
He's trying to kill himself. That's what he's
crazy.
doing.
I want Christina to carry me into heaven, which she will.
See? He's trying to kill himself. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy him while he's here.
Yeah. If not, you can enjoy me in eternity.
Oh, please.
Because, Adam, if this is all we got, this sucks. That's all I got to say. If life is all we have, that sucks.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I love it. I love life.
It sucks, Leonard.
Adam, take him to Norway with you.
Let's do it.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you
I
doing?
can go during the day.
What are you doing in Norway?
Man, I'm dreading it. We're not even really doing anything. It's the Northern Lights is the time to see the Northern Lights.
What
It's
made you
gonna be
pick
cool.
Norway of all places?
It was free flights for children. We had 1 week to plan, not even 2 days, and then the free flights ended. It was really weird. And I was like, okay. I never heard
What
that.
nationality are you? You look Norwegian.
No, I'm English and
Like Brad. Oh, you're a Nazi. You do look like a Nazi.
Now he looks like a
Blonde hair,
Nazi.
blue
First
eyes.
he looked what? Now Norwegian. Now he looks like a Nazi.
Same thing.
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eye.
So you're just going for a quick week vacation?
yeah, oh, it's not. Yeah, it's
How long is that flight?
9.5 hours.
You got straight through back and forth.
A lot of tall
Toronto
blondes
flight.
over there.
I don't know. I've never been over there.
So you have a
From
connecting
Iceland.
flight or straight to?
Yeah, Oslo. I should have done Iceland if I'd have done it all over again. Fuck.
Iceland.
Yeah, I heard that's like the place to go.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that's
I heard
cool.
it's a lot better than Norway. We're out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Still
After
going to
2
be
days,
pretty
it'll
nice.
it'll be
Norway.
pretty.
No porch monkeys.
Oh, my God.
That'll be a
cold.
change from Detroit and South Florida. Gee.
That's true. I didn't look at it that way.
What's the language in Norway?
Norwegian, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm sure most of them speak English, right?
I hope so. I don't make much attempt trying to learn other languages.
In 20
Spanish
years, we'll be
translator.
speaking Creole if we stay in South Florida. Trust me.
That's probably right.
Sounds about right.
Too old to learn another language. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine even trying to.
No.
It's too much of a pain in the ass.
For sure.
All right. Say goodnight.
He
Good
nods his
night,
head.
everyone. Good night, Christina. And Andrew Calora will be coming next month on your birthday.
Is he definitely coming?
He's coming, and we're going to have to do a little GoFundMe, but I'll provide the details in the following weeks.
A GoFundMe, Leonard?
Yeah. Also, like I said, the maniacs that GoFunded me, I'm going to unveil the cleaning of my apartment by the time he comes down. So
Really? So now
We're
we're
gonna-
gonna fucking hold you to that.
we're going to have
We got-
we're going to have a Christina Broccolini
What is
birthday
today?
party.
Today's that's less than a month, Leonard.
Yeah, we're going to have a Christina
Plenty of time.
Broccolini birthday party. I'm getting a cake. So
Oh,
that's
my
March 9th,
fucking God.
remember.
Who are we gonna sing to?
The goddess, Christina.
So we'll do a birthday podcast for Christina.
Yes, and Andrew's coming down for it. So he'll provide the details on the phone. Not much, just everybody sends where you send $1. It's good. It's doable
And where's that money going?
to the Ments. Many Ments.
All right, there you go.
So funny to hear Lenny
I'll
say
provide the
that.
details later.
All right, we're done.
We're out.
Peace out.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
Adam.
Thanks, guys.